Yo, it's the Anything Goes podcast, man. You're here with your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with the AGP fam. Yep, don't look crazy. That is Dub Point Denver y'all seeing up here tonight. That is him. We got some good conversations to talk about tonight. But first and foremost, it's our 1-year anniversary show. Actually, our anniversary was yesterday, but it's our 1-year anniversary show. So we're going to have some fun tonight, talk about a whole bunch of nonsense. Let's get it started. Y'all ready, AGP fam?
Yeah.
Yep. As I said before, 1 year anniversary. We're here. That's it right there. 1-year anniversary. Shout out to everybody out there. Big up Miss Sherelle. Big up everybody else out there that's tapping in to celebrate the 1-year anniversary with us. Man, it's been an awesome 1 year. But before we do all of this yipping and yapping, let's get to what we usually do. Mr. Reza. What's going on, boy?
Man, I'm here, man. I'm chilling. Ain't nothing going on. You know, I know y'all been waiting on this beautiful weather report that I give every week. You know, so on the 1-year anniversary, it wouldn't be the same if I didn't give my weather report, and it wouldn't be the same if you didn't hate, because I know as soon as I say something, you're just gonna hate. So let's not hate on the 1 year. Let's be nice today, okay? So
winners win. That's all I can say.
So the weather was pretty good today, as you can tell. Tomorrow it looks like a little rain in the forecast, but you know, people, the weather is starting to warm up. It's starting to get a little better. We're starting to get out of this winter months. You know, we're going to get into March soon. So you know, it's just look forward to the cold being gone behind us, and that's my prediction. You know, that's what I see. So you know, hang in there, people. We're going to get this summer coming real quick. So
I hear you, my boy. I hear you. I don't like to predict. I like to pump. But you know, but hey, do whatever you want to do. You know, it is what it is.
You know, have a conversation with Jamaican.
Oh my God!
Nina, what's going on?
Hi, happy anniversary! I'm happy to be here. Happy I made it. Because, I don't know what kind of accidents be going on I-4, but they hating on me. They was hating on me today.
They be hating.
I'm happy. I'm ready.
We ready. Definitely. Short Mizzle. What's going on, Mizzle?
Yeah, man. Congrats, AGP family. 1 year in the place, and we still here doing it, man. You know, still living and loving life. It's a beautiful day. I have some good stuff to talk about. Good depend on you. Good depend on your how you look at it, I guess. But yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, definitely happy to be here, man, with the AGP family, man. One love. Yes. Welcome, Doug.
Straight. T, what's going on?
What's up? Happy to be here. We made it 1 year, more to come. You know, proud of where we've come to. You know, once upon a time, y'all couldn't even see our faces. You know what I mean? We come a long way. You know, I got a new family in this process. You know, and excited to celebrate this anniversary. You know, as a single person, I don't get many anniversaries, so.
You need to start celebrating single-versary. What's my single-versary? Hell.
You know, congratulations. You know, I should have bought myself some damn chocolate. Damn.
You should be like single-versary. Here we go.
Some flowers, some roses, you know.
Demby, welcome back, my G. What's going on with you?
Blessings.
Ain't been here in a while. Let the people know what's going on with you.
Man, so much been going on, and you know what I mean, just the AGP family been rallying behind me, just taking care of a lot of stuff. They've been holding down all this time. You know what I'm saying? T, Cherie, Shotman, Lola, my brother Sean P, just making it good, you know. But them been good, you know what I mean? Still loving white rice.
What we not gonna do is
I bug what we do on here. Bug what we do on here. Brown rice every day.
Yeah,
I thought
so
you was gonna say
just
I be a fried rice with you, Ron. Fried rice with you, Ron here. Fried rice.
so you back on the tip. Everything good with you, man. Just shout out to the AGP fam. Let them know it's all good. We all good. I am glad that you're here today, my brother. We've been working on this for a while. I didn't share it with the rest of the co-hosts because we was trying to surprise them, so they just pop up and see. But actually, what we was gonna do is we was gonna be here for a while. Then he was just gonna pop up on y'all. But y'all black people, y'all show up late to everything, so we just figured let y'all pop up and see him. So yeah, we had to do it that way.
It was a good surprise, man. It was a good surprise for real. Definitely good to see.
Shree, what's going on with you?
Hi, y'all. I'm so excited. It's been 1 year. Ay, Dios mío.
Yeah, beautiful 1 year. Beautiful 1 year.
Where's el listo? Where's el listo?
Feliz aniversario. But I'm so happy. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited for tonight because I know it's going to be a nice, wonderful, exciting little, it's going to be a little bit of everything tonight. So it's going to be a little bit of everything.
Definitely. It's going to be an epic night. Epic night.
Mm-hmm.
Epic night. Epic night. 1 year. 1 year in the bag. Let's toast to our 1 year. 1 year in the bag.
1 year.
Hey, let me let them see the zero so they don't get it twisted. Hang on my zero. Don't get it twisted.
Your zero.
My zero tastes nice, boy. Don't get it wrong, man.
I got a question for all y'all, man. We've been sitting here. We've been here for a few months, or some would say, 12 months, a year. How do y'all feel about the podcast, man? Did y'all feel like, what do y'all feel like we got to? Did we accomplish our goal? Y'all like the growth that we had over the years? What do y'all feel about what's going on with the podcast? Talk to me.
I think, I always start. I always be
Go
going
ahead.
first.
Go ahead.
I just want to go first. I'm sorry.
These clowns scared.
Okay, but I think growth is good, and we've had that from where it started. We was on the phone, we was recording it. Now we live. Everybody can see us because we so cute. I feel like we have talked about everything from one end to another. So from the all the way righteous to the all the way ratchet and everything in between. So I feel like it's really well rounded. So like, some people, they might be interested in this piece of it. So they know, okay, around on this day, they doing this. On this day, they doing that. So this might be the one I want to tune in. I think that everybody should watch all of it all the time. However, I do understand that, some people not into certain stuff. But I think we're doing a damn good job.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. What would you give yourself on the ratings of, what would you grade yourself as on the podcast?
I'm the best reader on this side of the world.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Definitely. No accent, no nothing, just straight through.
Right.
Who else up here? Don't all get quiet, man. We ain't gonna pass the baton around. Everybody just fit in where you fit in.
Just like Lola said, we was on the phone at first, now you see our beautiful melanin faces, and we have, like you said, we talk about everything. We talk about stuff that's controversial, not controversial, crazy stuff that people do. I think we're a real rounded crowd. Yes.
Yeah, I echo that too. Lola, Sherry, I echo that. From starting from phone and now, being on the video, it just forced me to have a haircut every week when I was on. Forced me to come on here look like George Jefferson. But we share laughs, man, and talk about serious topics, and we reached out to a lot of people. So 1 year strong and many more to come. You know what I'm saying? So
yes,
just know that this is all love right here. No matter what you hear, what you see, it's love. 100% family right here. AGP in full effect.
Definitely. Don't forget we got these.
Gunshot. Yo, so definitely. So listen, for me, the show has grown very well. Like I said, I know Sean. I know the hard work that he has put into this. Um, just like he said, sleepless nights, and just trying to figure stuff out. And for me at least, we come and do the easy part. Just to come in and talk and spread. But there's a lot of, I know, just talking to you, just to let you know that we all appreciate you. We just know the work that you have put in, and just to get it to this point, like we point out that from the phones and recording to we recorded and got to re-record again and be like, man, this ain't right, man. We got to do this again, man.
That was the same thing that I said.
this ain't right, So I'm pretty sure he probably got a lot of stuff in his collection that we ain't put out, So
I got some stuff with people that didn't make it, and they very upset with me. Some of them ain't never talked to me again since. They ain't heard themselves out, but it didn't sound good.
But like you said, we have a diverse group. Everybody on the panel brings their own flavor, their own little thing to the show they add, and I think nobody's alike. Everybody has their own opinion. I know for each time we come, we don't know which one of us is gonna say. For me, I might try to sugarcoat stuff a little bit, and y'all might be like,
a little bit.
You might.
A little bit. I'm learning. I'm coming around to where I'm starting to, just speak my mind. You know what I mean? So as far as that, I've come around to that a little bit, to where I mean, like, I'm gonna speak my mind more. So that it has helped me in that aspect. And like I said, I might give myself a C plus. I think there's a lot of room for me to grow, and like I said, I think the show is going to do even better and greater things in the future. I think this is just the start, and like I said, the work that's been putting in, hopefully this, it takes off real well. And like I said, I really do feel like this is a good show. People that have seen it, they think it's a good show. It's a diverse panel, and I hear nothing but good feedback. And but like I said, there's always room for improvement, because the minute we get comfortable is the minute we start to fail. So it's good. So that's my input on it. So yeah.
Definitely. Who else? We got T and Short Miss next.
Yeah, I would agree with everybody. The way we can really truly grade it is none of us are, like, really, this isn't a job, you know what I mean? But yet we show up twice a week, 3 times a week at one point, not just us, our fans, the people who are following us, our extended family, you know what I mean? They tune in, they engage with us, they're not just watching, they actually talk, they're able to call in, like it's come so far from where we started, and of course we're not where we want to be because we got aspirations, you know what I mean? But I think each one of us definitely gives it what it needs to maintain that, the different topics, different personalities, different beliefs, different backgrounds, it's so diverse, and even the people tuning in, so I think we're going to go very, very, very far. This is just the beginning, a year, and look how far we've grew in a year. Just imagine, where the future takes us, I've learned, I think I've grown on it a lot, from someone who's never really did like public speaking like that. I was real nervous in the beginning, even on the phone, I was nervous with the camera, we live, what if I got to do something, like this is You know, it's not
If
as
you got a
easy as
booger
people,
in your nose and you don't know.
you don't know, you know what I mean? What if your stomach start bubbling? You know, like y'all don't understand. Like this is not, you know, I know we might make it seem easy, but this isn't, you know, and we sit here, you know, each one of us, you know, sometimes 3 hours with y'all, you know, talking, you know, it's great. I really, really enjoyed. I never would have thought that I'd be doing this, you know what I mean? So I definitely want to thank Sean for giving me the opportunity, you know. And again, look forward to where we going in the future.
Hopefully to the moon.
Yeah.
And back.
Yeah. OG. Anderson Cooper. No, I'm just
Hey, let's not start that now. Let's not start that. No, I mean, it's. I mean, you guys are all wonderful people, man. It's been a blessing just to be here with you guys. I mean, you know, when Sean first talked about this, it was like kind of like a guest thing. You know, like I'm maybe show up, you know, do a session, come back in a few months, maybe do another session. No idea what happened, but here I am. You know, it's been wonderful. It's been a blessing. You know, I give myself a strong C. You know, try to go to C plus, strong C. Yeah. But really though, you know, people out there that's watching, you know, it is not easy to get up here and talk to everyone. You know, I mean, you're live, so anything you say is captured live. You're not edited. You can't stop and edit. You know, so you know when we were just recording, it was okay. You know, you can edit post
stuff. Yeah, people say crazy stuff.
Right, post recording, you can bleep somebody out. You can edit some stuff. But when you're live, I mean, it's just you raw, uncut. You know, unfiltered. So you know, and yes, you know, we have to think on the fly. So sometimes what we say may not come out as eloquent as you may like it to come out. May not be as smooth as you would have said it yourself. So just that whole thing. I mean, it's been a lot of growth. Really, just you know, coming up here with everybody and just talking, exchanging ideas. You know, and it's for the culture. You know, regardless. You know what I mean? It's for the culture. Everybody from a different background bring a different flavor to the table. You know, different opinions. And you know, I think different opinions is what make us all better. You know, because we can all get to think about what everyone else thinks. We can think about your thoughts and examine them and disagree or agree. We know where you stand and we can learn something from it if we want to learn from it. So you know, I mean, people think because you don't learn if you don't agree with the person. No, you learn from whether you agree or disagree. You learn, you know, every time. So yeah, no, it's been a wonderful experience, and I'm looking forward to the rest of this year and beyond to see what we can do. You know, listen, we don't have the following maybe that we would like at the moment, but I think just overall, if people would come on and watch us, they would see the depth that we bring and would stick around. That's how I feel.
And I gave myself a C plus because I remember when I used to just say the answer and just be like this. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. You definitely a lot of growth,
because I used to be like no, and that's it. Like
I didn't even grade myself. I give myself a D plus.
I started at D minus, and I'm a strong C now.
No, I'm giving myself a lot of runway. You know what I mean?
What about you, Lola? You didn't give yourself a grade either.
You gotta be at least a B minus. Come on, Lo. Lo's an A plus.
Forget myself.
Say A plus.
I'll go with a C plus.
I seen growth from everybody, man. You know, when I first thought about doing the podcast, it's been years that I first only told a few people that I was kind of, you know, I'm a naturally shy person. A lot of people don't know that, I guess, because of my demeanor. But so only a few people actually know I wanted to do a podcast, and I didn't share it with a lot of people because, you know, that's just the person I am. So it's like with me, I'm not one of those guys that need to drink or smoke to turn myself into someone else. I can turn on a different person. I can turn on from being me in the corner, me being the loud guy that you see in the club on the mic, talking, screaming, and yelling. When I choose to off and on, I can just do that automatically. I don't need to drink. I don't need to be boots by a couple of guys in the club. I don't need to smoke. You know, I don't need to do any of that to get to the point that I need to get to. So it wasn't the I guess the hardest part was convincing myself to do something that I didn't know if I could make work. So that's what took so long for me to actually do it. I didn't know if I could make it actually work. And when I was sitting home a lot of times saying that I'm gonna do it, I just didn't do it. And I remember talking to Kerry, I remember talking to White Boy Jay, and these are guys that I know for a while, and I'm telling them that I'm gonna do a podcast. And Kerry used to be like, "Yeah, just do it." But Kerry's a dude like be like, you tell him anything. Yeah, I'm about to jump off this cliff. Yeah, yeah, man, let's do it. So, so White Boy Jay is a kid that I know from in the military. Man, him been cool for years, and he's not even really white. He's mixed, but he looks really white. But we have kept in touch over the years, and I used to tell him I'm gonna start a podcast, and he used to always, yeah, bro, you should do that, bro, cause you this, and bro, he's that. One of those dudes that's just straight on, and I just throw it out there to Razor every once in a while, and Razor's like, yeah, that's cool. Not really knowing what's going on. But finally, it came around to me telling Demby, and Demby like, yeah, bro, I think that's a good idea, man. I think you should do that. I started telling a couple other people like Bajo and people that I knew, and they started, just telling me, yeah, you should do it, bro. You should do it. You should do it. You should do it. And then a year went by, and I didn't do anything. And then when I decided that I wanted to do it, COVID kicked in, and then I just started seeing a lot of people around me die. And then I just took myself away from social media for a while. There was a point where, if y'all remember, I was gone from social media for at least about 6 months. Everybody was hitting me up like, yo, dude, you okay? You all right? Didn't catch the COVID, did you? And I'm like, just want to take a break from social media, take a break from seeing all this depressing stuff was happening. Anyway, it lead back to me now gaining a little bit of confidence, decide that I am going to start the podcast. I remember the first podcast that we had. I don't know if Razor remember that we had to re-record the first one that we put out because we had issues with the volumes. We had issues with it's just so much stuff was going on with. So we had to re-record it, and it actually came out to me better than the first one that we planned, put everything together to actually do. And then me and Demby recorded the second one that we put out. If you remember, my homeboy got killed in Atlanta. He's a DJ in Atlanta. He got killed, and we did a podcast about that and music and stuff. And then we just started moving until we got here. It was a thing of we wasn't necessarily thinking about going video podcast anytime soon because I was saying like maybe in a year or two we'll finally start doing some video. Demby and Razor was like, man, we should go video. We should go video. We should go video. They kept saying we should go video. So I decided, okay, I'm just learning how to use this stuff that you can't see us with. And now I gotta go learn how to use stuff that you can see us with. I remember I was talking to Lola, and Lola was like, well, I've seen people do podcasts remotely from different places. And I'm not sure what they use, but I knew what they use, but I just didn't want to do it. So I was just lying to them, telling them that I'm not sure what they use either. But when you look at the podcast, it tells you what they use. I don't know what they use. Because I just didn't want to do it. And then it came to a point of, why not? If you're gonna, they say if you're gonna do something, you might as well go all the way out. Go out, Jamaican say go hard and done. So I went and bought the stuff, learned how to use it. I remember when we set it up in my living room around the bar. We sat around there and we couldn't get none of the stuff to work properly. I was like, man, I don't know how these dudes do this stuff. The lighting was crazy. You video something and thought the lighting was good. As soon as you finish and play it back, you like, man, you can't even see us in this. And then, let's come over the years, just checking out other people's podcasts, doing my research. This whole year, I'm not gonna say I'm a master at it now, but I feel like I know what I'm doing. And I feel like to give myself a grade, I give myself a D-. As the other day when I was talking about grade, I actually was giving myself a F+. And my homeboy was like, nah, man, I think, White Boy J, like, nah, I think I thought he was going to be like, maybe a B. He was like, nah, I'll give you a D, a D+ maybe. I'm like, man. I was like,
It's hard to grade your own self. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I told him, I said, if you giving me a D plus, then I know I'm horrible. So I got to bring it down. I'm gonna give me a D minus. So
I think you should give yourself a little
I
bit.
think you should bump it up.
Yeah, because
I think we should let the people grade us.
your
Because not
self
only do you do that part of it, like the background stuff, but you're
Yes.
also the moderator. So that's
You have to know within yourself that you're doing a good job. You let the people decide if it's good or not. But if
and
you
your
know,
self-taught, like everything
Yeah.
that you have done, you taught like all these little pictures and
Yeah,
stuff. Sean P does it. All the little pictures that y'all see, that the collages and everything he does it. So he is self-taught. Because we would have never had a podcast if we was up to. I would be like, what? I'm not doing nothing because I don't know
the thing.
I'm
Why I
definitely.
grade myself so low is it's not really because of work that's been done. Like I'm a person that like I watch the podcast over and over again, and I can see where I'm. Like I tell y'all, I'm one of those people. Like I'm a realist. I see when I make mistakes. I see when stuff going on. Like to people that like I realized stuff from when we first started doing the podcast, how you had to pull people to the side and give them a conversation. So I've spoken to people that I felt like needed to do more, needed to add more of their personality into it. But I realized that even with just being in the military, you learn that sometimes when you're friends with people, it leaves an opening for you to feel like you can just tell them stuff and they'll accept it when other people are around. You have to realize that, hey, it's easier for you to just pull somebody to the side and say, hey, I think that you should do this, this, and that. And I think they'll take it more naturally than you just telling them in front of everybody. So that's what I started doing. I started, I'd weasel my way into even saying it to them. We're just having a regular conversation. I'd be like, hey, by the way,
and use your teacher voice.
Yeah. By the way, I think you should do, I think you should do this. Start doing more of this. Start doing more of that.
Just say, Shotman, calm down.
So
no, the thing is, you say, Sharpman, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'd be like, Sharp, what is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Yes.
Then I'm gonna go the exact opposite.
Yeah, so it's one of those things that I feel growth is the reach, and then there's some of us on here that that your personality that it's great. You don't need to do much to your personality, so it makes it easy to not not even have to say too much to you, because you realize that, hey, you're doing good, you're doing this, and this is all new to everybody, so nobody is perfect. There's times up here that when I rewatch it, I'd be like, I should have cut that right there before it got to here, or I should have stopped that right there before it got to here. But I wanted to run it as a dialogue. I remember that I changed I don't even know if y'all realize that I changed the course of how the podcast is running. Remember when I first started, I was doing it like an interview type of podcast. So I was moving around questions to everybody, because I didn't want us to be talking over each other and stuff. And then I moved away from that. And I was sitting down saying to myself, if I should tell y'all that's what I was going to do, or should I just try it and see what happened? And I don't even think y'all realized that when it happened, and it went smooth. First night, it just went, I don't think I think a couple of times people was like, I don't know if I should say nothing yet because he ain't called on me. And I ain't say nothing. I just let it rub. Then somebody will start talking. And you let it, I let it roll like that. But yeah, man, I give myself a D minus. I feel like there's always room to grow. There's a lot of other stuff that we can do. There's a lot of growing to do. And, I'd stopped putting out videos for a while. I'm pretty sure y'all noticed that. I was just letting the live run because I wanted to see the analytics on the live. YouTube gives you analytics. So I really wanted to see the analytics on the live. And plus, I was doing something else in my personal life that I wanted to get done first. And I got most of it done now. So, I'm able to just cut the videos now, do stuff and do that and do all these things. But enough of that sob stuff. It's the anniversary. Let's have some fun. Let's talk. Let's party and bull-ish, like Biggie would say. It's 22222.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. You know that day it's 5 twos. 22222. 5
Two,
twos.
two, 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 two.
Send that to my
Yeah.
bank account, somebody, please.
So yeah, that's a nice amount of change to hit
That's a
us up.
round number.
Yeah, definitely a nice amount of change to hit us up like Tupac with. But so, let's start off by talking about assets. I want to talk about in life, is the person that protects the asset more important than the asset?
Are you talking like the hitman's bodyguard or something like that?
I mean, possibly it could be like that, or it could be a relationship. It could be a friendship. It's like a person that's able to offer you something, and you'll be able to protect it. You know, there's many ways you can look at it. So, is the asset itself like saying, you know, if you had what's the use of having a bullet if you don't have a gun? Which one is more important, the bullet or the gun? Well, I mean, you know, you need one for the other.
Right.
You know, let's talk. What y'all thinking?
Well, I think the asset is more important, because because I look at it as a value. Like, look, it's just like a star, or when I hear it, I look at somebody that's a star, and I'm the one that's protecting the star. I'm looking at it as, if I get rid of this, if I get rid of the asset, that means everything is wiped out. Everybody around is not going to get fed. So that's how I look at the asset. The asset is more important to me, because if you take away the asset, then everything else that falls down the line doesn't matter, because it wipes out everything.
Let me also say, keep in mind the asset can't protect itself. So that makes the conversation a little bit more hard for you to give the answer now. I purposely left that out because I know y'all was gonna say that. I had this conversation with a couple of friends the other day, and the person that brought it to my attention, he did just exactly that. And I was the only person that didn't go with I'm not gonna tell you what I think yet. I was the only person that didn't go with the normal answer. And then right when everybody thought they had it figured out, but I just wanted to put that out here because we don't have enough. We were doing a long conversation.
No,
I just want to put that over there. But the asset can't protect itself.
Yeah, so
now,
the asset is more valuable though.
Well, for me, even if the asset can protect itself, it can only last for so long. Because if it's an asset, like he says, a star, they're not gonna be able to last very long by themselves. So to me, I think you need the person protecting the asset and the asset. They both need each other to kind of make it work. Because even if the asset can protect itself, think about it. They can't last for long with the amount of attention that they garner, right? Just from being who they are, from being the asset that they are. So I think definitely they go together in this case. I would definitely put them together.
That's some good 1952 Shaka Shabli.
I agree.
No, but it's one of the
I agree. I agree with Short Man.
yeah.
Like it's interchangeable, because like the asset can't protect itself, but so it needs the protector. But if there's no asset, what is the protector protecting? You know what I mean? It has to be all about balancing out between the two of them. It can't just be one or the other. You know what I mean? They need each other. You know what I mean? Kind of like there's no I in team.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make it even harder for y'all. It has to be. You have to pick one.
Yeah.
If I have,
if I got to pick one, I'm picking the protector.
Bringing the protector.
Yeah, because I can protect myself, and the job that I do, I have some assets.
You can always go protect something else.
Exactly, and from all the protection I've done before, I have assets because of that. So I'm sticking with the protector.
Wow.
No, but the asset is more important.
Why you say that?
Yeah, because remember, the asset is something that you own. The person protecting the asset, you can discard that person at any time, and the asset remains. So even if you have a bodyguard protecting jewels as an asset, then I would rather you get rid of the bodyguard. I get rid of the bodyguard. I can't get rid of my asset.
So what if whenever you get rid of the bodyguard, you lose the jewels because you don't have the ability to protect the jewels? That
Well, there's always contingency plan because once you have the asset, then you have to figure out other ways now to protect the asset. But if you get rid of your asset, the bodyguard is no good to you. The person protecting the asset is no good if you get rid of the asset.
Yeah. See, I'm glad you said that now. So, the bodyguard is no good to you if the asset ain't around. But the asset, without the bodyguard, the asset doesn't stand. The asset don't remain standing.
Well, in that point, once you get rid of the bodyguard, you can discard the asset and get money or some financial gains for the asset. If you lose the asset, the bodyguard or the person protecting the asset has no more use to you at all.
To you, but what happened to somebody else with assets?
But the asset will still have value until it's actually, what I mean?
But
until someone actually, the asset may adapt and be able to protect itself.
No,
so it's still going to have more value.
The asset is never going to protect itself.
I could run with my asset.
I mean, a protector is only good if it's protecting something. You know what I mean? If it's not protecting something, what good is it?
Yeah, but if I can't protect
the asset carries value until someone diminishes the value.
If I can't protect myself or my asset, I need somebody to protect it. So
I'm keeping the
in that sense,
we had to pick one.
That's why it's having a conversation. It's supposed to be a difficult conversation. It ain't supposed to be easy to just say, I'm gonna pick that one.
It's like a brain buster of sorts. Like
exactly.
I'm like,
exactly.
Exactly. What are you gonna do?
Neither one is the right or wrong answer.
Yeah, it's no right or wrong answer.
No.
It's just kind of how you approach.
No, he's just making it harder and harder. The moment you feel like secure with one answer, he throw this question in there, and then it's like,
you have to feel comfortable with what you're saying, how you feel about the situation.
Yeah.
How would you handle it in that situation for yourself?
I'm
gonna
keep the asset.
Think
if I have to pick one.
So if you had to get rid of one, which one would it be?
The asset could be anything. Think about this. I'm in a house. There is a robber coming in. I have the opportunity to get one of two. Either the bullet or the gun.
And you can't do nothing with neither one of them unless you get
Which one you gonna get?
I'm gonna get the gun because I can hit him with the gun. I'm gonna hit him with the gun. I can hit him with the gun. You know what I mean? What am I throw the bullet like pew?
I take the gun. Disassemble the gun.
The bullet gonna bang off the head.
It's even more difficult.
You taking a chance.
The only way the bullet is good if you had a slingshot to put it in.
I even to make it more difficult, I can put you out in the regions of nowhere, and I give you the choice of having a chicken or the egg.
Give me a chicken. I can get a bunch of
eggs. I can do a lot with the chicken.
I can get a bunch of eggs and I can get the chicken after.
I can't be sitting on nobody's egg.
I can only do but one thing with an egg. You know what I mean? So give me some chickens.
So, I think in hindsight, the asset could be anything possible. It doesn't necessarily have to be money, cash. That's why it's put in the scenario that the asset can't protect itself. There's no way the asset is able to protect itself. Excuse me. So,
so the protector is the one.
So you have to think about who is going to protect the asset. I want to hear from Lolina. Well, Razor first. Do you still stand on what you said? Because we know Razor be shaky on his answers. Razor be like,
you know what, Razor?
He ain't standing on nothing. He ain't standing on nothing but training somebody. That's the only thing he's standing on is training somebody.
I'm holding firm.
He gonna train the asset. He gonna train that asset.
I'm the asset. My husband is my protector.
Okay.
No, but I think I'll keep the protector.
Keep the protector?
Yes.
Why would you keep the protector?
Because he's gonna protect wherever the asset. Even if the asset is gone, the protector always gonna be there. So we can get more asset and he can protect it again.
So what if you don't get more asset and somebody
Word.
steals the assets?
You're just paying the security guard to stand there and play on social media.
I'll always have some type of asset for him to protect.
So as a protector, you can always protect. But if you have an asset, you can always get more asset.
That's not true.
I mean, if you're a go-getter, you know, let's say you know how to make money. You know how to do.
We're not talking about money.
Assets can change.
Like about the chicken.
Yeah,
okay,
we're
the
talking
chicken
about
can
anything.
protect itself from anything, but still, I want the chicken and not the egg.
And you know, and I think with that too, it gives you a desire to think. You out in the wilderness of nowhere. I mean, give you 5 eggs or 1 chicken.
Now
I'm thinking
with the chicken.
I want the chicken.
I want the chicken.
Can we get that chicken, boy? Because
the
chicken people will take the chicken, but it's quite almost impossible to live off eggs.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so the chicken gonna lay 1 million eggs, and eventually you gonna eat them.
Gonna have to hatch.
Eventually you gonna eat the chicken.
Right. But you just gonna have to learn how to.
But even if you ate the chicken, let's say the chicken didn't lay any eggs. Even if you cook the whole chicken versus 5 eggs, you're gonna feast more off of a whole chicken than you will 5 eggs.
But it's more of a parable of saying that, you know, you got 5 eggs, you will eventually have 5 chickens, and you'll be able to eat some of those 5 chickens. Those 5
chicken.
The day, you know, I mean, the chicken doesn't need anybody to hatch it. You just need to put it in the warmth.
The egg
doesn't need anybody to really hatch it itself.
Nope.
You know? Lola, let's read some of these before we jump to the next thing. Oh, the answer is there is no answer to it. It's impossible for you to protect something if there's nothing there to protect. And if you can't protect yourself, you need a protector. You know, if you're gonna drop me on top of my head and I'm gonna get brain damage, I need a helmet. The helmet is my protector. If I don't use the helmet, it's a high chance I'm gonna damage my head if you drop me on top of my head. So that's really the conversation, is just to make you think of what you think is really important to you. Because most people would like to say, you know, I'm going to protect my investment or my what's mine, and failing to realize at times that sometimes you yourself can't protect yourself. You need other people to help you to protect you, and you always got to keep that in mind. That's basically where it came from. Everybody out there, please hit likes. Please share on your social media podcast panel. If you ain't sent it out to your homies or your friends yet, send it out to your homies and your friends. Tell them to come and check you out on the podcast. Right now, we're going to have some derivative conversation in our 1-year anniversary show. Lolina, let's get it started with some of this reading right here.
Congratulations. Blessed anniversary. This was a good one. Okay. It has truly been amazing watching you guys flourish with the podcast. I love the multitude of different personalities. You guys definitely keep it entertaining.
Thank you.
Thanks.
After I took my allergy meds.
Happy anniversary. Oh, okay. Why familiar?
Yes, Lola.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna have to kick back in gear for that one, Lola. Thought I was gonna have to kick back in gear for that one.
No, I got it.
I was about to jump in.
Yeah, I thought about to throw my accent on them for, you know.
So glad you did the podcast. Yes, we glad too.
Yes, we are happy too.
We glad that you got it out of your head and into the world.
Word.
Big up, me bro them.
All right there. All right there.
I'm here.
Jenna. Big up
Salute.
bro.
Salute.
Big up.
Hey, I want to ask y'all a quick question. We ain't gonna stay on this one long. I wanted to do this before Razor leave, you know, because this is a topic Razor like to join in on. King James versus Michael Jordan. We all think is the GOAT of basketball. Ladies, you know, it's okay if y'all don't watch sport like that and you want to sit out on this one.
Yo, let me jump on this one.
Jump on.
Okay.
Here we go.
Danby's favorite subject.
Listen, Michael Jordan is the GOAT. And will always and forever be the GOAT. Yes. And he's not just a Billy goat, he's a Ram goat.
The Ram goat. Hey, I said LeBron can be a goat, but he a she goat.
Yeah, LeBron will be a she goat. Little tiny goat.
Hey, what they say in Jamaica? Goto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ram goat, Billy goat,
But
and she goat.
we gotta understand, you know. Michael Jordan is the only one who won and dominated in his era. LeBron, he dominated, but he didn't win everything. How it look? You play 19 seasons, you win 4 championships.
Listen, when you do 2 3-peats and you leave in the middle and come back and do 3 more, people know it was about. People know you were the glue.
It's greatness right
People know
there.
you were the glue.
Y'all know what I dislike?
What's up?
I dislike the thought that people have of what makes somebody somebody. They get brainwashed by media personnel and hear people talking. There's one thing, everybody is entitled to their opinion. Of course, and we all agree on that. But there's also a thing called facts. LeBron played basketball in stats era of basketball. I mean, he can go out there and put up the best stats man and money can get you.
Yep.
Russell Westbrook is a stat machine.
Yep.
If you think about what Russell Westbrook have done, we should say he's the greatest basketball player. But he's not. One reason we don't say that because we don't like Russell Westbrook.
Oh.
LeBron is likable. People love LeBron. I like LeBron outside of basketball.
Okay.
So, I think that gets with people. And then what my bros them just said. The dude stepped away for a year and a half, didn't play ball for a year and a half. And you're going to try and compare his stats to somebody else? That even makes sense?
I mean, I'm telling you, growing up in Chicago, when we were losing, we had nights when Jordan scored 50, 60 points and we still lose.
Bruh.
And we that's before we even started winning. I mean, we used to always lose. I mean, he scored like all these points and we still lose. I've been rocking since then. And then we started winning. So it's not no bandwagon thing. Some people just like jump on the bandwagon. Oh man, I've been rocking since we were losing.
I like LeBron, but I mean, like,
I was just telling the
who the GOAT is because they're trying to compare LeBron to Jordan. You know what I mean? Jordan is Jordan.
They have stats and new special shoes.
You cannot compare Michael Jordan, LeBron to Michael Jordan. I am sorry, you cannot. You cannot. I don't care what y'all say. Cannot compare him to Michael.
It's a whole different vibe, though. For real. It's a whole different vibe, for real.
It's not even a win-loss thing to me.
No, it's not a win-loss thing, but it's a whole different vibe, though.
You know what I realize is most people that can't play basketball will tell you this stuff. People that can't actually go out there and play basketball. If you listen to the players, even the new generation players, they tell you Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and whoever else you want to put in the list after that.
See that?
But you LeBron James stand gonna tell you LeBron James and nobody else but LeBron James.
Yeah, they tripping. Yeah.
It always like that. It's always Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant.
I'm a LeBron fan.
So
look at all the polls.
I actually put LeBron over Kobe. You know what I mean? But I could never compare him to Michael.
All the polls have Michael Jordan number 1. Some have LeBron number 2.
Even millennials got Michael Jordan.
Even the millennials.
Matter of fact,
I think it's LeBron, MJ, and we got Kobe.
Oh wow!
LeBron.
Hey, tell you how crazy. Hey, Jordan stuff is so crazy.
Don't even argue with him. Just
y'all watch that show. Hey, y'all watch that show Billions.
Yeah.
Jordan stuff is so crazy. They gave everybody in the little room where they do all the trading stuff. They gave everybody Jordans last night. Everybody Jordans on there, and they put them all right there on the floor. Everybody got Jordans. Little man on there with like this stretched out.
Impact that Jordan had on back.
How many of y'all got from LeBron?
Done.
Do y'all got that? Do y'all wear that?
I do.
I have never had one in my life.
I ain't gonna lie. I got a pair of LeBron. matching
One
shoe for
pair.
me and my
Okay.
son.
Do you got some
I have,
Jordans?
I have multiple pairs of Michael Jordan shoes.
Okay, that's
My,
what
my last Jordan's back
I
from
have
way
zero.
back.
I have none of
I
both.
have 0 Jordans, but I still love Jordan. I'm not a sneaker type
Hey,
person.
hey, Blocker, that's your boy. That's your boy, Mr. Razor up here talking. She said
Oh
LeBron
no,
over
you're
Kobe.
confusing me.
That's
I
your boy.
said
That's your boy Razor up here saying.
Razor said that. I will
No,
never.
I didn't. No, I said LeBron over Kobe. Sorry if I got froze up. It might have froze on me. My internet acting bad, but
They
no.
saying
I said I
blasphemy.
put LeBron over Kobe, but no, nobody's over Jordan.
Yeah,
Nobody.
Jordan is the greatest. That's the
Jordan
only
is the
knockoff
GOAT.
shoes I
Everyone
ever.
strives to
I
be
mean,
Jordan.
Just
No,
think about who's
Jordan's not
putting on it.
striving to be nobody. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Jordan came out there and was Jordan. You know what I
Who
mean?
made everybody want to do it? Who made everybody want to
set
do a
the
crazy
So-
dunk?
so- so
Who
we're
made
saying-
everybody want
so
to do a
we're
crazy
saying-
dunk? Want to try something new?
Huh?
Jordan made everybody want to try a different type of dunk. Want to try something
The
crazy.
thing is,
Jordan.
a lot of people. You say that
No.
LeBron, okay, LeBron, blah 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 blah. But you cannot compare him. You cannot compare him to Jordan. Ain't no way you can compare him to Jordan.
I know why they
This is
doing
different vibe, man.
I
It's a
know why they
different vibe.
comparing him because they both did Space Jam. That's why.
That's not.
And the second one was not.
And I only watched the first one, so I only watched the first one, so
because of his greatness,
Yeah.
man. He's the second.
What great
Just because you're the
greatness
master.
are you talking about?
Just because you're the master don't mean you can't
What
come
greatness
outdo the
and what
master.
master are you
can be
talking
better
about?
than the master, huh?
Please tell me what
Razor boy,
greatness
stand,
of a
stand
greatness
don't
that
fit
he
you
have
properly,
done.
my dude.
Razor about to down this hill tonight.
Yes, he is.
Being a stand don't fit you properly, my dude. You need to stop.
Listen, I will say, I mean, LeBron is a big. I will say this though, they are two completely different kind of players. You know, Jordan is different. The way LeBron play and the way Jordan play, they play different. And I will say, you know, I judge him different. I have LeBron over Jordan.
Yeah, we heard you say that about 50 times already.
Yeah, like
because
are you trying to convince yourself
y'all not
or
even
us?
letting me get my point. Y'all just cut me off, man. If you give me a chance, man, it's like
You know
a
something,
gang,
Razor,
it's like a
this
gangbang, man. Come
This
on.
is opinion-based, Razor, and that is your opinion. That's okay.
Go ahead.
It's okay.
Tell us why. Tell us why.
I'm not even getting a chance to make my case, man.
Make your
That's
case,
crazy,
sir.
you know?
Razor,
Your case is not weak, Razor. Razor, your case is not weak at all. Your case is not weak at
Go
all.
ahead. Go
Case
ahead.
is very weak.
I want to hear it.
Very weak.
I haven't even got a chance.
All right, I got a question for you, Razor. Both of them in their primes, your life on the line, all in the hand. Who you telling to take the shot to save your life?
Listen,
I ain't asking you this.
That's
Actually,
what I'm
ask you a
saying.
question.
Listen.
One of
You
them.
know how to explain
One or two.
All right, so to be completely honest, to be completely honest,
Answer the question directly.
I'm gonna say Jordan.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say,
Hold
hold on.
There you go. That's
Y'all
what's up.
can't ask me questions and don't let me state my case afterwards.
We don't need. We didn't ask you for an
That's
explanation. We
That's
asked you a
wrong.
simple question of
Case
if your life
closed.
is on the
No,
line.
that's
Those
not
are
Life
even
is on the
a-
line in your prime to save your life.
No,
You don't have to hit a shot. Who you
but
giving the
that's-
rock
He
to?
might have died not picking anybody.
Listen.
Yeah.
Because
He's
he's
over
wrong,
here
right?
trying to tell LeBron why he ain't picking him. But you
Like,
know, see what happened is
sorry,
LeBron.
Jay,
The reason why I'm gonna go with
but-
Jordan is you better than him, but I'm gonna go with, because
No.
Jordan, man, the dude gonna shoot you in your head.
Yo, did y'all watch the All-Star Weekend?
Yeah, you know, I checked that out.
All right. Michael Jordan got the loudest cheers in
Cheer
LeBron's house.
in LeBron's
In LeBron's house.
hometown.
Yeah, he's just the greatest athlete ever.
Yeah,
Arguably.
Hey, the guy changed the course of a sport, made
Yeah, I
it
mean-
became something that you could turn over into what would you call family wealth. Just the dude put the sport on a level where it has never been before. And I think the bar is
he
so
made
high.
Nike a household name.
Yep. Remember, it
Worldwide
was
household
Adidas.
name.
It was Adidas killing
Adidas was
everything
killing it
until
back in
Jordan
the day.
came on
Yeah.
there, Nike.
Even have a
Yeah.
song.
But, you know, I think what the LeBron stands, because y'all already know Kobe Bryant my favorite basketball player, But at the end of the day, I think Michael Jordan is the greatest. But you know, I think people can't not understand their standness, and I realize that with people because I have a lot of friends. When you talk to them, they'll be like, "Yeah, you know, my favorite rapper is such and such, but he the best. Can he rap better than this dude?" I mean, I think so. No, but do you really think it? No, you can't. But
No, right.
because you like him, you can't separate the truth.
Exactly.
It's okay that you can like somebody, but separate the
It's like saying
like
January
thing.
6th was a tourist tour.
you know. So
Just saying.
you know why they always compare people to Michael Jordan? Because he set the bar.
Mhm.
Right.
It's a bar that he set that everybody else is reaching for. So how you gonna tell me that somebody else is the GOAT reaching for the GOAT's bar?
So just because you set the bar doesn't mean that I could surpass that bar.
Yeah,
Because
but
you said
Nobody's there yet.
Do enough.
No one's there yet.
What you asked the question, you said,
Is he
all
a
right. You said if Jordan was there, I agree with you. I would have Jordan take the last shot. But you know, because LeBron had
You already
developed
know that
into
because you ain't a
that.
fool.
He's still debating. Hey, he's still debating who's doing it now.
I'm saying, but
This is the thing.
finish now.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm saying LeBron, yeah, I'm gonna let it because LeBron has developed into that 3-point player now as of late, you know. But I'm saying that, and the reason why I'm saying that, you know, I picked LeBron because except for Westbrook, everybody that LeBron has come around, he has made them better.
You know what?
He has made.
I love letting you talk because you just talk yourself into a whole bunch of crap when you talk.
Let me jump. Let me say something.
Let him finish because all he doing is giving us ammunition to kill him with.
True.
You know, so LeBron has everybody that comes around, whether it's a subpar player, everything. He's in the finals. He's been on the East. What, 10 times he went there? That's unprecedented.
How many times he did that on the West?
Huh?
How many times he did that on the West?
I mean, he won a championship, so we got to
he won a championship in a lockdown.
No, we can't.
He won a championship in a lockdown.
Championship is a championship.
But at the time, arguably the best basketball, the second to best, or the first best basketball player in the league. When has LeBron ever won anything without a trailer load of superstars on his team?
I mean,
we'll wait.
When? Tell me one.
Well, we're acting like Jordan hasn't had.
Who Jordan had on his team? Rodman at the end towards
he had role players. He had role players.
Scottie Pippen. Well, you gonna tell me he never won without Scottie Pippen? What did Scottie Pippen do without Jordan?
What Scottie Pippen did? Scottie, but he didn't win without Scottie.
Yeah, but what did Scottie do without Jordan?
I mean, they kind of needed each other. LeBron has shown that
what Jordan needed was a role player. He ain't needed another superstar.
That was the asset and the protector. That was the asset and the protector.
Every team that LeBron went to, he has won a championship. And so when Jordan went to the Sonics, I don't remember.
And I'm putting Jordan.
All right.
Went to what? Don't talk about the GOAT if you don't know nothing about it.
Hold on.
Relax.
Hey, Rizza.
He want to say the Wizards. He want to say the Wizards, but that's okay.
The Wizard.
This is what I gotta tell you. This is what I gotta tell you, right? LeBron James is using longevity to make an argument, right?
Yeah.
The fastest man in the world don't run 400 meters. They run 100. He could play 25 years all he want. You sitting on 4 championships. This man played 15 seasons and has 6 championships. He got more championships, more MVP, more finals MVP, defensive player of the year. Everybody want to be like Mike. Like Mike.
I wanna be like Mike.
I think that did Mike win without Scottie argument is dead now, Dre. I think you missed that. What did Scottie do without Jordan? He went to a couple other teams and did absolutely nothing.
Nothing. Didn't do anything.
His biggest highlight of playing without Jordan is getting crossed up by Kobe Bryant, hitting the game shot, and sending them fools home. That's his biggest highlight of Michael Jordan. That's what Scottie Pippen got to remember about. his biggest highlight since leaving Michael Jordan was getting crossed up with the game on the line, and Kobe dropped that in his face after he almost made him fall.
Drop that in his
So,
face.
Y'all can
what are
hear
we saying
him
here?
right now.
What did Kobe do? What did Jordan do without Scotty? What did Scotty do without Jordan? Who was Scotty before he played with Jordan? Did we even know who Scottie Pippen was?
They complimented
Do
each
we
other.
even talk about Scottie Pippen without talking about Jordan?
But what LeBron has used multiple players to win championships.
Multiple all-star players.
Yeah,
Multiple
I mean,
biggest
What-
names.
I
They had to have the big
When
three.
he went to, when
Multiple
he
top
went
five in the
to,
league players.
No,
Multiple top five in the league players.
I would say it's the 1 and 2 and the third is questionable. You know.
No, but Reza, it's all anything you do in life. It's all about what did you do with the time that you had. If you're telling me you're playing 19th season, you only got 4 championships, how you gonna be the greatest? Nah, it doesn't work like that. 15 seasons, 6 championships. That's all you need to know.
No, I think I don't judge it like that. I think
Hey,
you
man,
have to.
you can't talk. All right, we're gonna go through another subject because you can't talk to stands of people because they're not gonna have the same conversation, or they're not gonna have a rational conversation that you have. You know, I'm open to have a conversation with anybody when it comes about just talking facts. Now, what I can tell you is that we live in a better era with medical experts. Medical expert is better. Technology is better.
I mean, the
LeBron
shoes is
can
better.
play longer than LeBron can play longer than all those old players because he making more money than they were making for one. He have the best doctors, the best abilities to rejuvenate his body parts when they're injured and they break up. He have all of that type of stuff at his best. So he can give you the 400-meter run. He can run for 25 years maybe. But that doesn't make you greater than a person who played in a shorter time than you did, took a year and a half off in his prime while he was a winner, come back and dominated all over again. But anyway, Loretta Lynch. Y'all know who Loretta Lynch is?
yeah.
So y'all know about the situation with the football league discriminating against hiring black coaches. Loretta Lynch is the first black woman to be the top cop of the United States of America.
Under Obama.
Yep, under the American bro god, Obama. Now, Loretta Lynch decided that she's going to take it up. She's going to get hired by the NFL to defend the NFL against a black man.
Why, yeah.
That is shameless.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm never
You know,
going to get it.
You know what I call that?
What
I
you call
call that the Oprah syndrome.
Explain that to us.
These people, and as prominent black women in America, they should understand the black man plight and understand that these people are not making up stuff. This is real. And for you to join the opposition based off someone is crying to you, you see the numbers. 1 in 32 black coaches. They just have 2 now. And you pick that side. It's the same thing Oprah Winfrey did to Bill Cosby. And then he support Weinstein.
Yeah.
This is the Oprah, right? And anybody listening,
That was one of her good friends.
Yeah, and that's her good friend. So this is what I call the Oprah Winfrey syndrome, where black men will always struggle.
Yeah.
Trying to overcome people like those that get into power and still trying to act like they don't understand the black man plight. You know what I mean? Like, all in all seriousness, you know, like I said, I like white rice, but that doesn't mean that, you know, I'm going to sell out and do stuff that is going to hinder the black woman from meeting their plight.
Yeah, man. Let's speak on this, man.
Oh, white rice. I like the white rice.
Listen.
I'm just here for the comments. It's like a Facebook post, and I'm just putting smiley face in the comment section just to read everybody else's comments.
Listen, the fried rice to my thing, but you know, it's try itself funny.
Yeah, you like it burnt. All right, it's okay. It's okay.
It's crazy. You know what? I think they purposely do that to use us against one another.
Of course.
And that's what it
They
is.
fall in the trap every time.
Yeah,
Every single time.
and if we don't stand up to say no, we're not going to do that, because how does it look? You go to court, and you know it's about another race, but there's a black person standing there defending it. You know, it kind of weakens the case for
again.
for,
All right,
you know.
so let's get back to the fact though. So again, and I keep saying this, we're selling our souls for money. What else could be the reason? You're a black woman at your level of prominence. You understand. You're in the justice system for how long now? You know black men been getting a bad. Well, black men, black people. Let's just say black people all together.
Yeah,
let's not separate each other. Black people, people of color have been getting a bad deal since this country started.
Facts.
And you've been in the justice system on the other side. You put many black men in jail, many black women in jail, many color people of color in jail. So I don't understand what would make you think that's an okay thing to do. Have you lost your daggone mind?
It's not, and you know the thing, Shaman, it's not about the money. You know? I think it's more along the lines of black people are so forgiving. No matter what people do to us, these other races do to us, we're so forgiving.
I'm out of that business, bro.
No,
I'm let y'all know now. I'm out of that business.
No, I'm not gonna die on that hill either, like you like to say.
I feel you. No, what you said. No, what you said is correct though. You're right. Black people for years have been willing to forgive. I think we're out of that business these days. I think we're fed up now. And we're out of that business these days.
Right. So and that's the thing. I think that she trying to see the good in what the NFL is doing as far as providing 75% black with jobs, but that understanding that the leadership is where it's at. You know, if you don't allow these people to be black people to be coaches, GMs, owners, you will always see ownership.
It's just like the plantation, bro. It's just like the plantation. We can work on it, but we can't run it.
And that's the problem. And she don't even realize, or maybe she realized it don't care.
She's perpetuating that mess, man. That's what she's doing.
It doesn't make sense to me, man.
Yeah,
and I'm.
It's just
that's gross, man.
And
that's disgusting.
What's her husband like? She married to a black man or a white man? That's
you know something, man. I care less because I can care less.
It's crazy to me, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That stuff means something, man. You gotta ask the questions. So when you see them moving certain ways, you gotta be like, hold up.
You have to question that. Example, Sage Steele. It's that same lady from ESPN, Sage Steele. Married some white woman, white man, and want to talk bad about black men. We need to check that and see who she married, white man or black man.
No, it's kind of like the white black man in the Supreme Court. His wife is a far left activist that's always in the twist. She was even supporting the people that were trying to overthrow the government that he's supposed to be overseeing. And
I mean, he's a brother. You know, listen.
Yeah, brother.
He ain't no brother.
Come on.
I don't know. It's on the picture that I looked. He's a brother, but
look his brother.
They can look like a brother, but they can be cooning too.
The Oreo.
So here's the thing. I mean, really and truly, if it's not for the money, then why do you do this? Why do we continue to sell our souls? You know, in not in defense of our people, but against our people. I mean, I'm just trying to understand. Somebody make me understand. I for the life of me, I can't figure it out. Why, when a man is fighting for his way of life, that you would fight against him? You're supposed to be his queen. He's supposed to be your king. What are you doing, sister? You're Jesus Christ. Somebody get me off of here.
You're supposed to be figuring out how you can help him.
It's supposed to be like, this is what you do. Okay?
Right.
This is you do ABC.
She should have joined his team.
Right.
If she gonna do anything,
maybe they got some blackmail on her. You know what I mean? You know how they get dirty in the politics, you know. But it's always better. To me, they always find they always find a black person
They
to
always pick,
attack
they pick us
another
off one
black
by one,
person
right?
because
Always picking us off.
then, well, no, because then it comes across as, you know what I mean, it's okay. If it's a white person attacking a black person, they're gonna say it's because it's black. But when we have a black person attacking us, you know what I mean, and I think they purposely do that kind of stuff.
Of course. I mean, you go get the you know the first black, the first black, and then a woman
I hate to say it.
that. You know, it's like these clowns running around here telling us Joe Rogan ain't racist.
Yeah.
I heard Joe Rogan. I heard what he said. That sounds pretty racist to me.
Very much so.
Want to take my beautiful brain and put it in somebody?
Everybody had their own opinion. Now, if I hear a white man say that, hey, you need to have a black man muscular body and put a white man brain in it, and that would be a superb being. I mean, if you don't think that's racist, that's okay.
No, it's not.
I think it's racist.
I don't care if you black and said it. It's still dumb. It's still dumb.
Yeah.
Still don't make any sense.
But that's what they do for real, man. I think most of us have figured out that's the strategy is to get us to fight against us.
They pick us off one by one, man. They know who to pick off too, man. They know who to pick off too, man. They find a few of them.
It's just sad. It's just a sad ordeal, man, that we have to deal with that. It's just sad that we have to deal with that.
yo, Kerry.
He like white rice today.
Gary.
He doesn't like the snow because it's cold.
Yo, Kerry,
Gary,
Robin on his own, Kerry. He been doing his thing, Kerry.
Gary,
Man.
I gotta say this to Kerry. We can have a snow fight.
Kerry you said he fronting out there.
Wow.
He fronting. He acting like we not the same.
He acting brand new.
Kerry out there.
Kerry, let me find out.
Kerry, you come for me, I'm gonna come for you. You know, we be hanging out on them.
Kerry want to build a snowman.
Kerry, I don't believe it.
Kerry, he about to white-mail you.
They say the white cat's bad luck, huh?
Yeah, he must. Oh man, White Panther. I mean,
hey, who said that?
It's sad. Conduct. It's very sad. It's just sad. It's very sad because it's like he's fighting the whole NFL, and now to put the ice on is you.
You gonna do that? Like what?
You really, I'll look at it like you really gonna show up here?
What kind of people are in your life that didn't say to you?
That's what I'm saying.
An auntie, an uncle, a grandma. What is you?
Like nobody called her up and said, "Sis, you wrong. Sis, you tripping."
She the auntie and the grandma, so she should know better.
So
she should be like, you can't call auntie.
So you know what I was about to say?
To go against her people. That's what she should be saying.
With the NFL and all these situations, where they have all the 32 teams, all white owners or whatever. I think it's going to be a generational shift that's going to change that. And what I mean to say by that is when they are out of the way, God bless them wherever they go, next life, whatever, I don't care. The younger generation that comes in, that's going to take over that wealth. I think they're going to be different because they are different now. They move different.
Some of them.
Well,
some of them.
Again,
can you
corrected? Some of them move different. But I'm thinking at least half of them would make a change.
Walk off. You know how damaging it will be.
That's what I was saying. Everybody just get up and just y'all good, man. Walk away.
Just for like a couple, just to make them.
Man, for a whole month, go sit down. Don't do nothing.
They would never do that because they love the money more than they love
that. There you go. That's why we are where we are. That's why nothing will ever change.
In the language of my brothers here, money have to run.
Yeah,
the money is always a factor to the money is always a factor as well.
They're not gonna quit. They're not gonna do it.
Expand on that a little bit more, Denby.
Yeah, I think the money is a factor as well, because what they do, they try to give us offers that it's hard for us to refuse. Mm-hmm. We just have to hold firm. Sometimes it's about holding firm and understand it's bigger than you. Mm-hmm. I have a problem. If it's a poor person trying to get on, you know what? I can empathize with that. But someone who's in a position who has generation wealth anyway, take on that plight, I think that's just so sad that we have to deal with that as black men. It should never be like that, where money, you're selling your soul to add more to your legacy as far as money is concerned. When people are suffering and crying out for help and telling you, hey, look at me. My state of being is being affected.
Right.
And you cannot be accepted in a community where
Like
31 out of 32 coaches is white. You see this. This is facts.
Well, you know what would even been a bigger statement is, you know, and I keep looking at it. When Colin Kaepernick came out and did what he did, if every black person in the NFL did the same thing, they couldn't do nothing about it. They couldn't do jack. They couldn't put everybody out. They couldn't do jack about it.
And
they
this
couldn't
is
do
what
jack.
This is what I'm saying is, you know, and I heard them, you mentioned that, you know, the people that's making more. So the people that's making more should look out for the people that's making less, so they can maintain their family, you know, because if I'm making 30, 40 million dollars a year, and, you know, on that team, we got people that's making, you know, 100,000, 500,000, you know, a year for that season, because we do have that. And now these people that's upper, we gotta look out for the people that's making less. Even we as people,
it's creativity and selflessness. Is
right,
what's going to take,
right.
man. Creativity and selflessness is what's going to take. Like the guys that have the 100 million and the 50 million, they got to say, everybody, we all get together. I got you. You good. Let's do this together, so we can all make a change. But it's just.
But in today's world, everybody is about
all for themselves
only.
Yes. Facts.
Everybody is all to themselves.
Yeah, everybody's all to themselves. But, you know, I think that the conscience, you have to have that conscience. Your conscience got to be in the right place, man.
Some people,
because I guarantee you, she maybe has sons, daughters, even if she had them with a white man. She has sons, she got uncles, whatever, that has to go through that same plight. It might not be through the NFL, but it might be something else, because all they're going to say is, see, she's even on our side. And all it takes is one person to be on the opposite side for somebody to think that they're doing something right.
Right. That's 100%.
That's sad. We can't, that's just sad.
You know, I think when it comes to stuff like that, man, I think that they know the play. They know exactly how to play this. It didn't even cross, because I'm pretty sure it didn't cross none of our mind that they would go get a black person represented. And then,
not in a million years. I didn't see that one coming.
Probably the biggest, she may not be as good as Johnny Cochran, as far as we know, because we haven't been following, but Johnny Cochran would disappear in the next couple of years. She's forever implemented in the history of the United States of America. She will forever be remembered because she was the first black woman AG. She was the first black woman AG.
Why would you tarnish your reputation like this? Because that's all it's going to do. Because me, I got no love for her now.
I lost everything.
Zero.
I
no
was saying that she should she should get a pick to go on Supreme Court, but I was stupid.
Bro, you were thinking correctly until these facts came out.
Yeah.
I mean, all we have to judge her on was in the past, but now we got to judge her on this. So,
because I was like, come on, sister, come on. And you a sister, like natural sister, hot, cold sister, curl.
To find this out on the day that we got a little bit of a semblance of justice on the day to find out something like this. To be
I'm not gonna lie. This made me stop. I'm done. Kerry, you can have all this nobody.
You going fully bunny.
Hey, bro, enjoy your white rice, man. Yo, enjoy your white rice, bro. Enjoy your white rice.
I'm out, Kerry. I'm out.
Man, enjoy your white rice, bro. Stop, man. Enjoy your white rice, man. Don't let them take it.
No, I'm a shop, man. Leader white. I'm done.
My fried rice and soy sauce gonna go down well.
It's a shame. It's just a shame. I just can't.
Yeah, we had this conversation last week, Jay. We can't continue to look at pockets when our people are being hurt,
Yeah, I'm on
harmed,
welfare.
and die. I mean, yeah, it's I mean, it's easy to look from the inside out. But if Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and a lot of our other black
Imagine if they sold out, where we'd be today.
didn't step up, got beat up, got tore down, lost their jobs, got jailed, lose money. If they didn't do all that stuff,
we wouldn't have all this progress today. I mean, I firmly believe that.
Give these guys a pass for because they might go broke later on. I mean, they might go dead in the next 2 years too.
Man, listen, people can't use money as an
But
excuse.
she might have you know, the politics are tricky, you know. She might have owed somebody a favor, you know, to get her where she got, you know, to get where she got to be attorney general. You know, sometimes it's that and the favors due back, you know what I mean? So they come back that way. It ain't got nothing to do with the pockets or the money. It's that favor that they owe, you know what I mean? That's the politic game. They gotta shake hands with the devil sometimes.
She might not even think like us. She might have been a other side of person. You know, she might have a thinking of the other side because remember Obama was picking Merrick Garland to go in the Supreme Court. I mean, the Republicans would never pick a Democrat to go in the Supreme Court. They're gonna pick a Republican. Obama was picking a Republican to go in the Supreme Court. Just because he's not an extreme Republican, don't mean. But the Republicans was never gonna do that what Obama was doing, and that's what messed me up with him a lot of times. That he's a supreme politician. It's always
about
politics about what he's making moves with. And that ended up hurting us in the long run. We got Orange Man.
That criminal. That criminal.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is just crazy. Hey, I got a question for y'all. Do y'all feel like Kim Porter? Y'all know who that is, right? White cop that killed white lady.
Don't remind me.
The young black kid. Do y'all think like she purposely draw her gun instead of drawing her taser, or y'all think it was an accident?
There's no way it's an accident. It's not the same. It's not the
pull that gun.
You don't pull the trigger the same. No, it's not an accident.
No, it could never be an accident. But I think that she drawing that parallel to say that it's an accident. She thought she was reaching for her taser. I think it just goes to show how dumb they think we are. Like, are you kidding me? Like, your training has to be the worst training ever, or your educator or whoever trying to teach you how to shoot a gun is just a buffoon, just like you are, to really think that we're gonna believe some foolish like that. That's crazy to me. And you know what? They think they can get away with this kind of stuff. It's sad. No, that's not no accident. There's no way that's an accident. You know.
Sharp man, you muted, by the way.
I just feel it's just sad and just crazy, and now that they just
that one, Dre.
Are just black on the outside, white on the inside.
Never been wrong about that one, my brother. I ain't even gonna lie with you.
100%.
I mean, I agree. But before we even get back to the conversation, I do agree with Dre that that they're watching their money. But I just feel like they need to do. We need. These are the guys that we need, because we can't do it, obviously. But we've been trying and we can't get it done. So we need them to.
We don't have the exposure, man.
Yeah, we can't.
We don't have the exposure.
We can march all we want to. That doesn't do anything to me. I think marching is a waste of time now. Just to be honest with y'all.
Gotta hit them in the pockets, man. Gotta hit them in the pockets.
Something gotta. We gotta shake something up, and we need our brothers that's worth a couple $1 million to monkey wrench the play. you know, Demby will tell you this, and most people that know me will tell you this. Like I always say this, and people always find it funny that I find LeBron James is one of the most down to earth, humblest brother that you can find around town. Outside of basketball, I respect LeBron James to the world. I even respect him in basketball, but he just ain't my player in basketball. But outside of basketball, the stuff that this guy have done is like, you know, you got to take your hat off to him. You got to give LeBron his props when it comes to that type of stuff.
Especially he has a lot for his city.
Ultimate catch during that lockdown because he wanted a ring to put himself on the Muhammad Ali type of pedestal when he could have. We know they was going to win the ring. If he had said, we're not playing, I'm tired of seeing my black brothers get killed, but, you know, what they came and say, Obama told us to play.
He's another one too, man.
Yeah, hey, man.
He's another one too.
Don't let me get started on him.
He don't get a pass from me. I'm telling y'all straight up.
Everybody know I respect Obama.
I respect him.
I'm not like most black people that
Maria Tim.
Well, not most, but some black people that talk all type of crap.
No, I respect him.
I give him his respect, and I give him his beating when it's there.
The beating that
I'm not a closed-minded person to think that he can do no wrong.
No,
wrong is right in front of me. I can see it.
The beat he deserves is while he was president, he tried to play the I'm neutral role, and I don't believe that. You're in there. You look like us. Make policy that's going to benefit us. Everybody else got their benefits already. Yeah. We don't have ours. You in there, make something that can benefit us. Everybody else already got theirs. We ain't get ours. We still ain't got ours. So
he could have done everything Trump did on his second tour.
Hold on, guys. Sharp man, what is wrong with you?
Man, because they got me hot.
That's why I'm gonna keep it to myself because
they got me hot.
When it came to the immigration part, I got a lot of opinions, but I'm not.
Man, they got me hot. I'm just saying. I mean, really, we love him, great, and all that, but we still gonna give it to you, brother. We're gonna give it to you straight. Right. We're not gonna lie to you. We like you. We enjoyed your time. We're gonna give it to you though. We're gonna let you know.
But beat you when you need to be beat.
We're gonna beat you when you need to get beat. Straight up.
I love your wife, love your kids.
Yeah, all that.
President got mad respect for you because. You know, I'm like I said, I'm not like some of the black people who just feel like
it's like one way.
No, didn't do that.
No.
He was the president of the United States. He wasn't the president of niggas.
Exactly.
So you know,
I just think he was a little scared though of doing stuff.
I do understand that he could have did more, and I realized that he played politics so much that it cost us a lot when he was like this. He could have ran over people.
Dead center.
He could have ran over them when he chose not to. He had the leader of running over people backing him, Harry Reid. Harry Reid don't play.
When you got the Senate and the House, bro, that's when you got to wipe everything.
If Harry Reid was in Senate right now, I tell you that clown mansion would be in check.
Yeah.
Yep. He won't say a nothing.
Harry Reid don't play that. Harry Reid go to the one of them rich corporation they have. They'll drop $1 billion on your next election. Quick, get you up out of there.
Crazy, man.
But you know, it's all different now. Whatever.
All different.
Like what Dre was saying. I ain't gonna lie to y'all guys. Here's what I think. This might sound crazy, but I do actually think she pulled that thing as an accident. But an accident doesn't mean you don't get, you know, I can't go out there and accidentally kill somebody.
I was about to tell you, that doesn't matter to me whether it was accident or not. I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
You still killed the kid, so you're still supposed to get convicted. And I love what his mother said. Did y'all hear his mother talk? When she said she thought her white tears
would help her.
Was gonna help her.
No,
she was like, I realized white tears for black people.
It's different white tears. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But see, we have a problem, right? Because they're saying that, you know, they're killing us because they're scared, and they're killing us because of accidents, and that shows that our police are worthless. You know what I mean? Like, they are trained and they're paid to protect, but they're making accidents by walking in the wrong apartments and shooting people. They're making accidents by shooting people because they feared for their life and thought someone had a gun. They're now pulling out guns instead of tasers? Like, what kind of training do they have that this is okay? Like, this makes absolutely no sense. These are like the stupidest things that you can even come up with to excuse the loss of life. Like, we are losing lives.
People don't, T. Don't happen to
no, I mean, they'll make arguments. They'll make arguments that there are cases. You know, I don't know all the cases, but even if they are, like, regardless of the race factor, these are trained officers who are given this kind of oath, this kind of protection, this kind of training, everything, and they're making stupid decisions based upon fear, based upon accidents, and based upon being tired from working over shifts. This makes absolutely no sense.
I think it's lack of lack of care.
BS.
I think it's lack of care for us.
No, it's BS. It's BS. It's BS excuses being given to us.
No, I'm saying when it comes to us, they don't care. They don't take any care. You watch them run from people with knives in their hand all the time. That are other races.
I've seen it personally.
Yeah, I mean, they do it. They do everything not to shoot people.
Yep,
but when it comes to us, that's their first thought. It's to shoot.
I seen this, and then a couple weeks later, I seen.
And then they give these dumb excuses like we're supposed to be like, oh,
you know, so
we're supposed to have more empathy for the cop than we are the person who no longer is on this planet.
Black person that got murdered, but you know,
that's murdered. Like, they're murdered.
I didn't actually mean to say that. I think she pulled it accidentally. I think it is possible that she could have pulled it accidentally. Let me say that.
But she was too hyped, though. She was too hyped. Yeah. I mean, you're a cop. You're supposed to be calm under pressure.
But you
pull it out. You should know that you got something different.
It doesn't matter if you pulled it accidentally or not. Yeah. If I accidentally kill somebody, I'm going to jail.
Yes, you are, sir. They'll say you don't have a record. That's good. We'll give you.
If you're driving a vehicle recklessly and you're speeding down the interstate and you recklessly kill somebody, then you're gonna still get some kind of manslaughter charge. They're not gonna be like, oh, it was an accident, or no, stop with this. Like, it's just
white. They will.
Every
when I was in court, I saw. It was two white people, white on white crime. So this young girl in court, she crashed, driving recklessly, crashed and killed the lady's husband, which was the breadwinner of the family. He doesn't work anything. The lady was in court cussing the judge and everybody out. It was a traffic court. She was like, "Y'all ain't gonna do anything to her," you know. And I understand exactly what she was saying. And the little white girl was just nonchalant, like, whatever, I made a mistake. Your mistake cost the lady her husband
life. Yeah.
That's that disgusting privilege, man.
Remember the dude that came up here tonight and talk about, oh man, he's just a little dumb kid. He didn't mean to do anything.
I remember.
The kid that brought the gun over the Kenosha and shot the people. He was just a little dumb kid.
You leave your house from another state where you wasn't invited, you're underage, and you got a gun, you kill a bunch of people, and what? Come on, man, please.
You came to kill. You came to kill. Like my son, when he did karate, you know what I mean? Like they literally told him, you know what I mean? Now that you are a black belt, you know, like your hands are like an actual weapon. Like if you hurt someone, like you can actually catch a charge. These are people who are trained to protect, you know what I mean? So like they should be charged because they are being negligent, you know, like at the end of the day, whether it's an accident or not, you were negligent, so therefore you need to go to jail. Like
they'll tell you, they'll tell you themselves when you get. They'll say ignorance is not an excuse. You didn't know the law. They're gonna tell you ignorance is not an excuse. They're gonna take you to jail. You have more of a responsibility because you were trained in this fashion than someone who just did it on the streets. You know what I mean? Like this is your job. Like this isn't just, you know. No, you're not just a security guard who picked up a gun. No, you are actual. Protect and serve, like that's your training. That's everything. You know what's even more sad about that situation though is that she had a rookie in the car, and she was going to demonstrate to him how we treat black people.
That's exactly what she was doing. That's exactly what she was doing.
He's dead because of an air freshener in his car. Who should die for that?
That's exactly what she was doing, man.
People shoot up,
and that's the sad part.
Also, a bullcrap that they misinformed each other about. Don't forget that part. The warrant wasn't really about it. It's not his.
There we go again. Isn't that what happened with Brianna?
That's what
wrong warrant.
We just get sick of them.
The person won't even at the house. The wrong person won't even at the house. It was a warrant for someone else. You know what I mean? So now you can kill us because somebody else got a warrant. Some other black person got a warrant.
I mean, the fact of the matter is all this got.
You know, the thing is, there's certain jobs that you cannot make mistakes.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I heard Chris Rock said this once.
I know what you want.
You can't go to American Airlines and American Airlines be like, well, 99.99% of the time we land the aircraft nice. The other 1% we end up in the river. It doesn't work like that.
Don't.
Nobody want to hear that.
You have as a cop, you have to be 100% sure. You cannot just take somebody's life like that. So,
and if you're not,
you know, your actions, whether intentionally or unintentionally, should carry the same consequence. A murder is a murder.
Yeah.
Flat out.
And you could feel sorry today. You can cry today. You can actually really feel bad that you killed someone. But guess what? A year from now, you'll probably completely forget that you killed somebody, and that person's life is still gone. Their family is still affected. Like, they need to stop just disregarding these people, whether it was an accident or not, whether they meant to do it or not. These are lives that are being taken, and they need to have some kind of accountability in that. You know what I mean? Not just returning back to service after we do an investigation. Like,
they don't care. They don't care.
They getting paid while they out.
Yeah, they getting paid to sit there while they out after just killing somebody. You know what I mean?
They get paid to sit home and marinate on.
But funny thing is, though, that's our taxpayer money. We the one that pay the taxes that they sitting at home with.
Yeah, but they want to talk about their tax money when it comes to somebody getting some food stamps. They want to talk about that.
Yeah,
let's talk about paying these. You know,
we took $700 for the year. We gotta stop it. We gotta cut that out. Like, really?
It's just, yeah.
It's
so sad.
State of affairs.
I even get upset with myself at this point because I still get angry. You know what I mean about it, and I know that I'm only angry because I really want to cry. Like it really is truly sad. You know what I mean? But it's like, how many times can you cry? You hear it almost every day. Another one after we done marched. We done marched during COVID. You know what I mean? People out there risking their lives to march during COVID. And we still ain't getting nowhere. We still getting people murdered.
These last 5 years, man, damaged my mental. Those last 5 years, man, with Orange Head took over the place, and then with all these, killings of black people, because I'm tired of saying people of color. I'm just saying black people because ain't nobody else getting killed like us. We just done. I'm just gonna speak for us. I can't speak for nobody else for real talk. It's disappointing to get up every day. To wonder, like, when is the next story going to come out? And it's like, and I think every time I say to myself, they see these situations happen and they should evaluate carefully so it wouldn't happen again. Like, I thought after George Floyd, like, every cop in America would take stock of how they're interacting with black people, and so this type of thing wouldn't happen again.
Care.
Right? It seemed like it increased, happening. Or is
right
it
in
just
Minnesota?
me?
Right in Minnesota, gonna happen.
It seemed like it increased afterwards.
You're correct.
Like,
it seemed like
I thought like all the police departments were gonna, pull back and see like this is something so traumatic. The whole world, you know what I mean, is seeing this. I thought they'd all pull back, do some kind of training, have some kind of. Man, it seemed like they just went crazy, and it's been more even since.
I ain't even thought none of that was gonna happen. Everything that I thought was happening is happening now. I thought it was gonna get worse. I thought they don't care about us. I think that, I've been saying this for a while, and a couple of my friends, and my little tame Negro friends, say, "No, you can't say that." When they was complaining about, they burning down the place. It ain't theirs. Why they worrying about it? They burn down their community.
That's how they do it in my life. Why I'm worried about it.
They don't own the community. I don't think it make no sense. They burning down the community. Ain't gonna change nothing. Marching down the street ain't gonna change nothing either.
Okay, case in point, the other day, the two little teenage dudes in the mall get into a fight. The cops come in, see the fight, and they immediately jump on the black kid and put the white kid on the couch to sit down.
Yeah, have a
Almost say, here,
Have a
guys,
seat.
sit down here. It's okay, sit here. While two of them jump on other kids' back. Yeah. Like it took two of them, like they needed two of them on his back anyway.
And then acting like you know the funny thing was he was the one that was getting beat up.
Yeah, but
And
he
they
was
still
defending somebody else.
Exactly. But he was the one that was down.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like imagine being in a fight, getting mollywopped. All of a sudden, the security guard come and grab the person off you and then mush you into the ground.
Yeah.
Jump on you.
I mean, it just shows you the injustice, though, the lack of care for us, just like no care at all. And that was a kid.
Real quick, Lola.
The weight of a gun.
It's gonna drive me crazy the next time I hear somebody say Blue Lives Matter. When I'm talking about Black Lives Matter, and you mentioned Blue Lives Matter, I don't know what I might do, man, because I think they're taking this for a joke at this point.
Exactly.
I mean, we are a joke.
You know what I mean? That's crazy. And you know the crazy thing about it is, when we start peeling back the onions, it goes back to all them times when they didn't care about us. When all of these lakes, I'm finding out that it's black people, black communities that they've murdered and filled with water.
Yeah. Lake Lanier.
Yes.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's bad.
So many.
Hey,
many of them.
People only hear about, especially, I told people that the other day, people only heard about Tulsa. Tulsa wasn't the only black.
Tulsa.
No, it was a whole lot of them. A whole lot of them.
I was reading some article about that, and it's so
many of them. They got them in Florida.
So many.
They got them in Virginia. They got them in South Carolina. They got them in North Carolina.
In Atlanta, where they flooded the whole town.
That was it. Yeah.
Lake Lanier.
And I realize why Black Americans don't trust the government. American government have done so much devilish stuff to black people over the years. It's hard. I mean, why would they trust them?
Okay, see.
Real quick, Lola, let's read these.
So like Central Park. Y'all remember Central Park? That wasn't a park before.
It's a grave slave. It's a slave burial grave. Read these, Lola.
The weight of a gun and the taser isn't the same.
True that.
That was straight murder. She's a trainer, so how she make that mistake?
Exactly. She was showing out.
She training people.
Do one weekend in the office to experience what it's like to make decisions for a country. Not an accident. Can you imagine how many accidents happened before there were smartphones?
Untold amounts. Untold.
And there's still some happening with smartphones around, not even capturing it. That's
true that.
Remember, we are still the minority. Regardless, they are taught not to respect blacks.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
When it's not racism, it's classism. Yeah?
Yeah.
Listen, man, I learned.
Unfortunately, us as black people get both.
Yep, I learned that even with black people, we demonize each other in certain situations too. We're one of the biggest bigoted people to ourselves when it comes to classism, even racism to ourselves, because
colorism.
You see, colorism. I meant to say, even we see people say certain things at times, and you wonder, like, you say that. Like I was speaking to a friend one time, and he told me that black people is the most aggressive people in the world. I was like, we the one that went to every continent and murder and pillage people.
Yeah, people got to stop buying that foolishness, man.
Rape their women, kill them off. Yeah, we the one that did that on every continent in the world.
People keep saying that we're most aggressive. No, we're not. It's the other people. It's proven fact.
It's because
that's like with black women. When you hear a black woman, you automatically think strong, aggressive.
That's a lie they've been. That's a lie they're selling for years.
Blah blah blah.
That's why a lot of them. That's why a lot of them go to the white rice.
No comment.
Let me say, I don't know.
I ain't saying no names, you know what I mean? They don't even want gravy on
Hey,
that white rice. They just
poo
want white
poo
rice.
on that one. You think you're right under me, T. You right under me. Poo on that
You poo-pooing on my head.
on her head.
It's just depressing because they don't care. It's not going to change. They're not going to do nothing about it. People that have billions of dollars that can do a difference, all they care is about their money. All they care about is for me, because if I do this, then I'm going to lose this, and I can't lose this because then my family ain't going to be living balling and all this stuff. It's just depressing.
It's tiring.
And it's tiring because like they don't care. Yeah, one went to jail. What about the million thousands of other ones? Only one, what we can count in our hand how many, we can literally count how many cops have been to jail for killing a black person. We can count them. We can't count because we don't even have so many.
But guess what? But guess what too? Even if the cop is also black, he gonna get more jail.
And I'm gonna give him a half. I'm gonna give him a half because he didn't get the
because he's
sentence
black.
he should have got.
Hey, you remember the black cop that shot the white girl? Man, they locked him up the same
They
day.
locked him up. They gave him.
Same day.
They gave him like they went to the maximum that he could get, and they gave it to him. This lady now, they gonna go way outside of the norm to say, oh well, she's not a bad person. Oh, and he was a bad person.
Yeah, because he was black.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
Come on, Sean.
There you go.
There
you go. Act like you don't know these
he
things.
had an attitude problem.
We black.
Man.
We aggressive. We
Aggressive attitude problems, and
we stole something. We probably robbed somebody's house.
You know she already pulled up on him because he had warrants. She's like, yeah, this little N-word got the warrants. We're gonna get him. Jumped out the car.
She looked at the little thing and said, he got an air freshener. Let's pull him over. Let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how you harass black people. That's literally what she probably told him.
I got
at least that's what she did because he's dead now. So
have y'all been keeping up with the Ahmaud Arbery case?
Yes.
Fed case?
the federal one.
Yeah.
Have y'all been listening to remember the guy that everybody talk about was the better one out of all of them?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't no better one.
He was the worst.
I might say he might be the worst.
He was actually the worst.
His daughter was dating a nigger.
He
did not like it. He didn't like it at all.
N-word lover.
I ain't like that at
N-word
all.
lover. N-word lover.
I've realized that
What?
sometimes you have to. The word is so devastating in itself. You have to say it when it comes to them. When I say N-word, it don't give you the impact of what these nigger haters. So that's what I called him was saying. He was upset because his daughter was dating a nigger and she's gonna get hers eventually. What she gonna get? Pregnant by that?
Mixed babies.
And that'd be two Negroes.
Yeah, you know.
The discussion.
We see what they did to Ahmaud. So
the one lady, they were saying they were calling her big, fat, and black, and talk about how she didn't pay her rent.
She didn't pay her rent.
And then there was what you cut off the AC. Watch how quick she paid the rent and all. Yo, are you serious? Really?
They were dead serious.
Yeah. He was dead
a bunch
serious.
of disgusting fools, man. They need to be under the jail, and I hope they be somebody's man or somebody up in there. I hope they get a bunch of
Nook, and Ray, and all them and be like, oh, so
they're going to spin propeller. I hope they go there.
They the
But
one.
that tells us too, though. That tells us that, you know what I mean, when you have white people as friends, they have to respect your plight by not saying certain things. I think this is where it came from, where, you know, black people are just so defensive when it comes to white people saying certain things. And we have to do that because we don't know your intentions. And we don't want to open up that Pandora box where, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, for example, remember I told y'all before that, you know, a white lady called me the N-word, you know, and now that I'm looking back at it, well, afterwards I look back at it, I'm like, wow, she really did that to me. Like, she really insulted me, you know, but I was drunk. I was drunk at that time. So,
I'm sorry, you okay?
But it wasn't clicking. It wasn't the moment.
Huh? You all right?
Snow bunnies are not aggressive.
You know,
but
I've
snow
never
bunnies will call the police
any,
quick.
you know, anybody call me that.
I had an
to my
older white
face.
dude call me that.
Not to my face. I don't let anybody call me
Hey,
to my face. So
for some strange reason, he went to sleep. I don't know why.
yeah, I mean,
He was very tired.
you know,
He was tired.
In Walmart's parking lot, he just started.
I had it called to
He
me
was
one
tired.
time, and it was
He was tired.
by a male, and he double whammied me because he called me a nigger bitch.
wow. That's the icing on the cake, right? That's like the extra.
I was
That's the bonus. That's the
I
bonus.
was like, whoa, okay, like double assault. You know,
That
that was
was
like a
super
double
aggressive. That
barrel
was super
shotgun.
aggressive.
But I
Like,
didn't know.
Super
I didn't know.
yeah,
the
it was
word
such a
for it.
so mad.
I was all that because when I came to the United States in high school, somebody called me. I said, "What?" My cousin translated to me, and you know what happened. But at first, because she was saying it so loud, and people was like, and I'm like, and my cousin came running like, "You call?" And I was like, "What is she saying? What is she saying?" She was like, "She calling you." I said, "Oh, is she though?"
That's something for you.
But you know, the thing is, coming from Jamaica, the N-word really doesn't resonate with
That's
me.
that's all I'm saying. It didn't.
Right.
It
So
don't affect me.
Used to say it.
It don't affect
We never
me.
used to say it. Like,
Yeah,
we never really, even
closest
growing up
thing I
in
did
Jamaica,
was
I don't know if
old
y'all can
nigga.
remember.
Yeah, old nigga. That's
Old
what they said.
nigga.
They didn't
Old
say
nigga,
it.
right.
Old
Yeah.
nigga.
Old
Yeah.
nigga, but
So
yeah,
it didn't
but it
affect
was
me when I
all
came.
our
It didn't
old
affect me
people
when I came
saying that.
here.
Yeah, that was old people. Young people we wasn't calling it
No,
N-word.
Yeah, we
Nobody said
wasn't
that.
doing that.
Now though.
I mean, when I came
No,
here,
I'm
it
really,
didn't affect me at all.
honestly, when
Didn't
I get
affect me at
upset
all,
about
yeah.
this, you know, I'm defending the black, the
Yeah,
African
of course,
American
yeah.
right,
That's what
because
I'm doing.
I didn't grow up
Yeah.
dealing
I
with
didn't grow
that.
up with
To
that.
say,
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
oh, you
Right.
call me this, I'm gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we understand because we all share
I mean,
the negro.
yeah, we standing up for our brothers. We standing up for our
That's
people.
what it is. That's what it is. Yeah.
Because it's not really the word, you know what I mean, itself, it's how they're using it, you know what I mean,
Right.
and what's
It's just where it
behind
came
it.
from. It's just
You know
where
what I
it
mean?
came from, the hate
They're
behind it.
the purpose of using the word is to insult you, to humiliate
To
you, to
degrade you.
degrade
Right.
you. So no matter what the word is, you know what I mean, it's gonna create that, you know what I mean? But to top it off, to have what our Black people encountered behind that, you know what I mean? Like that's what makes it, you know, so much. It's just the word, but it's still
because in Panama that word wasn't a lot around, you know. A lot around. We knew what it was. We know.
Yeah, we know what it was.
But it wasn't like all the. I didn't hear it all the time till when I got here.
I think
I didn't. It's when I got to Chicago when I started hearing that.
Yeah,
when I got embedded in you to know that black kids gonna say it, but when a white kid say it, you know.
Well, you know, when you say that, hey,
ain't nobody had to tell me that. I just knew that, hey.
But hey,
just came running across the room.
I'm watching Bel-Air the other night.
Yeah,
and they in the thing, and they talking about y'all some hot, and they going through, you know, the smutty thing, and they going off, and I'm like, whoa.
I had that scenario with one of my friends. He had a white friend that was just spewing the N-word. And you know, I had to snuff both of them. He's my friend. But,
I would have told him, bro, you
ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, and that was the thing with me. So I'm cool. Everybody know you hear me talk about my white friends, and they all cool. But all my white friends know you can't come around me talking about no N-words around me, because I don't play that.
Right.
I don't care if your wife white, your wife black, and your kids them have. I don't care.
Yeah, that don't
give
you a pass.
Say it to them and they're okay with it. It's all good. Say it to me, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth.
Yeah.
So, I'm at his house, and all I hear is N-word, 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 and I'm like, I was so shocked. I didn't even know what to do for about a good 15 minutes. I'm there texting my man, telling my man, yo, this white boy over here calling somebody on the phone. I don't even. My boy was like, what? He's like, ain't nobody sleeping yet, my chief. I don't know what to do. I said, man, this dude that text, and he's like, what you mean? He's like,
you said you was beside yourself.
Yeah, he's like, man, you don't know what to do.
Lights out.
So
You
I
go
think in my
night.
mind,
Chica.
Chica.
yo,
You go night.
yo. He like, and I'm like, yo, I just see this to this said,
Hey.
I was like, yo, and he's like, I thought you was texting me telling me that they told you to leave. Like, man, this nigga boosting me up. So I went to do it. I'm like, yo, what you doing, yo? He was like, I like, nah. I like, yo, you can't be saying that. My homeboy come over there to his rescue. Man, he cool, man. He don't mean it like that. I said, I tell you what. Yeah, I said, tell you what. Don't say it around me and everything is good.
My bad.
He's like, all right. 5 minutes later, he was like, man, your N-word tripping.
What I keep
I
hearing,
can't hear you. He telling my black homeboy that, man, your N-word tripping. Yeah. I'm in the other room. I was walking there, stuffing. My boy grabbed me. Man, what you doing? I stuffed him too. He's like, oh, that ain't even cool, B. You gotta go. You gotta go.
I hear people say because it's using the music and the people listen to
I don't care.
No, you know what?
Yeah, I'm not gonna accept it.
I grew up with black people around me, and I grew up with, I'm from the hood.
This day and age, you should probably leave it alone. But you should just leave it alone. Walk away.
Actually grew up.
I mean, I do think
they grew up in, you know what I'm saying, with black people. They don't say it.
They don't even say
it.
You know who you can say it with. If you white and your friend say it's cool with you, it's cool with them.
That's
you
a pass for them.
Yeah. I know I can't. And if I do slip and say it around somebody else,
I don't have any friends like that's going to even try that. I have friends like that's going to even do that.
Nah,
but what if a white girl said it to you?
Oh, man.
Who, me?
I got
that's
sisters.
even worse.
First of all,
Denby. Straight to the hood.
What in the?
We going straight to the hood.
What in the slave master?
I'm just asking.
Did one of your snow bunnies call you that? What one of your snow bunnies called you that while y'all in the heat of the moment, Denby? Would that be okay?
It happened. He told us that already.
It happened. I mean, I'm gonna stop and knock her out.
Yeah.
So Denby, imagine that in the heat. So she's saying, so she getting a slave jam, huh? That what she doing?
Yeah,
getting a slave jam because she call you N-word. Give it to me, N-word. Give it to me, N-word.
Hey, so suppose she told.
So what I'm supposed to do, Shaw, man? Stop.
Hey,
get off and kick out the white rice. Dump the rice.
Suppose she said, "You better hurry up before Master come and catch us."
I'll be like, all right, we can hide under the bed from back.
Role playing.
Role
playing.
Hey, I be
so you playing a slave then?
Out for real.
Sharman don't have no white friend. You say that right.
Whoa, wow.
Don't have no white.
Oh, not actively, maybe. Hey, maybe not active. They're inactive right now. They're inactive right now. Maybe they're inactive right now. I'm just saying. Okay, full disclosure.
They're not online.
Full disclosure. I don't do anything. I don't really go
life.
anywhere. I don't do much. And when I'm doing
you said Lola, he got him online.
No, I said they not online in his life.
Oh, they're not.
Yeah, right. They're inactive right now. Because times change. We kind of evolve. I'm not in the military anymore, so
you don't have no
certain things. I'm traveling. I work with a lot. We're not necessarily friends in that way. Right. Colleagues, associates that I may drink a 15-year scotch with every now and then. But just saying.
15-year scotch.
That's a young Scotch, man. You couldn't take an 18 or older.
I was gonna say you can't. You are Kelly in the Scotch. You are Kelly in the Scotch.
Rod Kelly, come on, man. I know you
got. Hey, y'all
Rod Kelly on the Scotch.
Hey, y'all wrong for that. That's not a good one. That's not a good one, guys. Y'all don't want to go there. We don't want no memes off of this one. We don't want no memes off of this.
Hey,
that's your choice.
His name is Rod. And your name is Rod. Rod Kelly.
It's kind of close.
Yeah, it's close.
No. Y'all tripping.
Oh, man. Making my cheeks hurt.
But anyway, like I'm saying, Danby, you actively, Danby, my stuff is inactive right now.
Yeah.
It's inactive right now.
It's all right.
inactive.
The older you get, the less tolerance you have for them short males. What you saying?
No, it's not even that. They're just not in my circle. So I mean, the things that I do, that's not in my circle. Seriously,
They don't run in the
that's
same
not in my circle.
circles. I
Where's
We
get
don't run in the
Sharpman?
same circles at all.
Sharpman,
Mhm.
you need some good white people around you. So they tell you what, just have some
Actually,
friends online.
I have one. I have one. Literally one.
You got one?
You sound
Okay.
like them now. You sound like
hey,
them now,
No,
short man.
I'm talking that's
I have a lot of
active.
black friends.
No.
I have 5
I got a black
I'm
friend.
saying that's
One
active,
black
right?
friend.
That's
I'm
so
not
if I say that's
racist.
really
I got
active,
one
Yeah,
black
what?
friend.
that's active.
Can't be
I got
racist.
one.
You know, 3 black
Now,
people.
now I know a lot, but they're inactive. I have one that's active for the last 20 years plus.
Hey, you
Active
know,
for
it's
the last
like,
20 years plus. So
it's like-
that's strong. That's
it's
strong.
like the dude say, I can't be racist. I know 3 black people. They're all
Yeah.
janitors at my
Okay.
job.
Right, yeah, cool. Yeah, cool story, bro. Tell us again. Yeah.
And Rod
story.
T gonna say, I'm not racist. I got one
I'm not
white friend.
racist. I got one
No,
white friend.
I can't.
And I drink
I don't-
15-year-old
I don't have
scotch
the
with
power.
the
I don't have
others.
the power to affect them, so I can't be racist. I don't have the power to affect them anyway. So
Yeah,
I can't hold them
That's
down.
true. Because, no,
Hey.
racism, I think people
Yeah.
forget what racism
I can't be
is.
racist against them because
Yeah.
I can't
We
deny them
can't-
anything.
we can't hold them down.
I can't hold them down. I
we
can't deny them anything.
can't systematically stop them from doing nothing.
I can't oppress them ever.
Nope.
I can never oppress them.
Only thing we can press is they clothes.
That's about it. That's about it.
Hey,
Self-defense, obviously.
you know, tonight is the anniversary night. I said we was gonna do a little bit of everything, so that means we gonna even have some Thursday night conversation here.
Ooh.
So you know, everybody out there on the live, go ahead and hit like, share with your friends, share with your family, send some of these out to your homies, your homegirl, your homeboys, the girl, the girl at work you've been tapping for the last 8 months and your wife don't know. Send it to her too. Just send everybody involved.
Tell her send it to her friends.
Tell her send it to her friends.
Ooh,
If they got friends and they want to be friends.
I know y'all took exponents.
We can all be
I know
friends.
y'all know exponents, man. Send it to 1 person, to 3, to 2 people. Keep sending it, y'all.
Yeah, let's
Quit
share,
playing games with
share
it.
with your friends. Share
Stop
with
playing
family,
games with it.
you know?
Let it go.
Let's work this out. So we had this conversation a little bit before, and it was one of the earlier podcasts. Me and Denby had this conversation. I want to revisit this conversation for growth purposes. I should
need
say.
some more wine. I need some
So,
more wine.
yeah, you can grab some more wine. You can tell entree to bring you some more wine. So, as we talk, I've been watching. OG probably hear me say this all the time. I mean, OG talk throughout the day. I've been watching Paternity Court a lot, and
Oh, you ain't watching that?
I love Paternity
I
Court.
love it.
I have.
You are not the father.
Are you? Yeah. You know,
Always the mama, but
I've been watching it. I've been watching it for so long. Remember when what her name was? Lynn Hatchett was on there.
Yes,
Yeah.
Her little sexy self. I remember.
Yes.
I miss her. I loved her.
yes, I love her too because she used to be like,
I must put a disclaimer in here. I don't even know why I'm bringing this up, but every time I think about somebody now, I have a new crush.
who's your crush now?
The new Hillary Banks, Coco Jones.
Oh, Coco.
I'm in love with that girl.
Okay.
I'm in love with the Coco.
Yeah, so you like the upgraded the modern Hillary.
She is gorgeous.
The modern Hillary, huh?
I just dark-skinned women just do it for me. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I know why, but I don't. Whatever. But anyway, back to the conversation. I got ADD, AOO, whatever. So having a kid on Paternity Court. I've been watching Paternity Court a lot, and I've noticed the same pattern in most of the conversation is that when the guy's in doubt, he should take care of the kid until he knows. Do y'all agree with that sentiment?
No.
Because I've noticed that when the guy is saying, I don't do nothing for the baby, and they be like, oh, that's cruel. And they be like, so it's a baby. It's an innocent baby. Why would you not try to help an innocent baby? For me, one thing is because it ain't mine. That could be a strong possibility why I don't want to do nothing for it. So I want to see what you guys think. You guys think that in that realm?
I would think.
Go ahead, T.
She froze.
I was gonna say I would think that I mean, not that he should just because it's an innocent baby. If it's a possibility that it's your child and you don't want to pay money, hurry up and get a paternity test. But don't not get a paternity test and not support the child, you know what I mean, for as long as you can. And she got to try to hunt you down,
No,
you know.
I'm
But
not even.
I mean,
No, I don't even
I was
want to.
thinking
I
like
mean,
how
because a lot of guys. What I mean is, a lot of guys would be like, the baby's not mine. But how long does it take to get a paternity test? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, a lot of guys will use the excuse, the baby's not mine, so that they don't have to take care of it. And then it's like 10, 15 years down the line, and it's like, oh, I was the daddy. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if it's not yours, go ahead and take the test and get it out the way. Don't
After you
prolong
take
the
care of
test so that
for
you don't
10,
have to
15
pay.
years, that's yours. It don't matter what the test say. That's
Yeah,
yours.
yeah. I think for me, I think a man should take care of the kid until he find out it's not his. So once you go there,
Sucker. I mean, okay.
no, no. Once honestly, once
No,
you
they
go there,
should.
that means something is nice right there, where you decide you're not putting on that rubber, and you go there. So I think your punishment, you should take care of the kid until you realize. Because if you out there raw dog and doing that, you know what I mean, it has to be
Your
like,
volume stepped away, Demi.
you know. So
Yeah,
yeah, take care of the kid until you find out it's not yours.
that's how you feel.
Yeah, because then that'll put some fire. That'll put some fire under them to get that paternity test.
Because it's hard. You know why I feel like that, Sean P? I'm gonna tell you why I feel like that though. It's easier when you pay it in increments than to pay the lump sum. You know?
I know that is a good point there.
You find out it's your baby, and then they gotta run it back for them 3 years.
Yeah, but look, for me,
you gotta pay retro.
Listen, it ain't gonna take long for you to find out. For me,
Right,
I think a responsible man.
Yeah, it doesn't take long to find out how long it.
Because I want to know, you know. I plan on feeding all my kids.
I say shame on the lady to not know which one and whose it is. Having two guys doing that to you.
No, you can't say that because she may know who it is. It's the guy. No, she may know who it is, and he's just saying it. The guy thinks he ain't the
If there's a possibility that what I'm saying is, so we can't just throw that out. I know T like to blame guys for everything. So
I don't blame him for everything.
I said
pretty much everything, mostly everything.
Yeah, close 99.9999999.
Well, y'all are the leaders, aren't y'all? The leaders, aren't y'all the kings?
I mean,
y'all don't want to
not train nobody.
Remember, y'all are alpha females now. Y'all are alpha females.
Alpha means nothing. I told you that we just want to find someone that we could feel and be submissive with. You know what I mean?
Oh,
these guys running around like girls nowadays.
So, you know
what I mean? No, someone has to allow you. Someone has to allow you the comfort to be submissive. Okay, you can't just be submissive.
I was saying,
someone
with y'all the other
leading.
week. It's like a man telling you, a woman got to make me feel comfortable for me to be masculine.
I don't care what you say. I'm not going to be submissive to just anybody.
Go ahead, Lola.
That's all on you.
Come on, Lola.
You know, like when you have a baby, you typically do that in a hospital. And at that hospital, they also do paternity tests that you can do like right when you had a baby. So there will be no question. Now, I do understand that in life, there are some women who may be confused and not know, you know, because they might have.
And that's the shame. That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on. Break.
Shame on them.
At 8:30, they might have been with their man, and then at 3 a.m. they might have been with a boyfriend. So that's a short period of time.
That's another shame.
Confused, right?
Shame.
However, that's another shame.
That's a low down dirty shame.
Low down dirty shame.
So then also on the other side of that coin is there are a lot of men
taking two naked sticks at once. That's a shame.
Who know they was going up in their roar. They was shooting the club up multiple times, and then because they don't want to be nobody dead, they want to, I don't know if it's my baby. Nigga, yes, you do.
Women, y'all are changing the goal. Y'all changing the narrative. That's not what
I said. I'm just giving it to you from both sides. That was not the answer to the question, but that was my rebuttal to Short Man saying that it was the lady.
Stop taking two sticks in the same night. Stop it. Especially two naked sticks. Matter of fact, take two sticks, cover them both up. Cover one up.
Hey,
come at least
stop
one up.
running around with uncovered blickies.
Hey, sometimes
Exactly,
they gotta do what
uncovered
they gotta
blickies.
do. You
Sometimes
can't
they sometimes
do
they
your
don't
man
eat
and then you go
nobody
somebody
else.
else. You be like, no, because he gonna know something wrong, right?
Here's the thing. I want to hear you.
So
The
you
thing
say
is, ladies, what I'm saying is,
Sometimes you
don't
got
wanna
to
get
take one for the
found out.
team.
So you don't want to get found out. That's what you're saying.
yeah,
You don't want to
Not
get
me.
found out.
Not
you,
me.
but they don't want to
Not
get found out.
personally, but
Not
that's what I heard in these streets.
in these strizzies. I feel you. I heard
Yeah,
that
for the
too.
streets.
I keep my ear to the
You know,
streets, okay?
It's like on Friday when she told Pops, I heard they call you Sweet Willie. He like, you
Yeah.
heard that? Oh, you heard that.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, I think that
Can I get some? No.
if you have any doubt, you should be making
Do
those
that.
moves in the
Right on
beginning.
spot. But like you said,
I
if some
think-
guys not gonna do it, they're
Remember
gonna
that
meander
it's
around for
Yeah.
years. Yeah, they're
Remember,
gonna
it's
do it.
paternity court. Some of these people are having kids can't afford to just pay child support. But what I'm saying is, ladies, is that it's obvious if there's a notion that the kid is possibly isn't the person's kid. I'm not saying that if a guy just saying that it
Yeah,
ain't my baby.
if
I'm
you have a
talking
real-
about,
Oh, you mean if I myself am confused?
but everybody confused. You don't know. Of course, she gonna say it's my
Then
husband's
no.
baby.
What's she supposed to collect? What's she supposed to collect the money from each of the possible pappies?
I don't know what she gonna do, but I see the consensus are
No,
that
she gonna pick the best one.
you should take care. Well, that's what most people do. But you know, I
I
often
mean-
wonder why. Why are the consensus is that I should take care of a kid, not knowing if it's mine until I find out it's mine.
I don't think you should. To
Because
me,
it's
I don't think
72
you should.
hours. You can just buy a pack of diapers in 3 days, and that's the taken care of. Like
Who gonna give me back my diaper money?
you
I don't
can get a
think
small
you
pack. That's $5. Okay.
Who gonna give me back my?
Well,
Well,
you
I'm
get
taking care of that
$5.
other man's baby for.
Take your $5. Take
Yeah,
your $5.
$5 back then.
You know,
I don't think
You know,
you
I
should.
hold my own.
I don't think certain, like, if you have a doubt, because a lot of men, if they have a doubt, they won't do it because they don't want to get attached to the baby. So sometimes I do agree. Like, if you have a doubt, like, I don't think that's mine, don't get attached to the baby, because once you get attached,
Yeah, do it as soon as possible.
It
You gotta
is-
do it as soon as possible.
yes, because
Yeah,
it is
true.
hard
Yeah.
to detach from that baby. You cannot just be like, oh, they my baby. Well, no, let me stop.
Well, you can't
There
sit
are
it for
some
you can't sit it
people-
for years though. You can't sit it for
Yeah,
years
there are
and
some
yeah,
people,
you
there are
can't do
some
that.
guys
You
that
can't
can
afford it.
walk away. He's like, oh, not my baby. Peace out.
No, that's
But there's some real honest guys that I've seen in that paternity court. Yo, when I tell you, I be crying with them because they found out the baby is not. I mean, they be devastated. Like, I be crying.
I mean, think about that though. You think you know you
Like
made
they-
this beautiful little child.
Yes.
You've been raising and
Agree
doing
with you,
everything
Dre.
to find out. You know, I mean that's gotta hurt deeply. That's gotta hurt deeply.
We wouldn't have this
go to
problem
sleep.
if these women
Go to
stop the
sleep.
slackness.
Yo,
Go to sleep.
Dreo, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
How are you
okay,
taking two naked
but
chicks in one
maybe-
night?
Just maybe, perhaps,
or days apart.
homeboy
whatever.
at home was done in 60 seconds, and she needed just a little bit more.
That ain't an excuse for you to give me another man's baby.
Cover it up.
Yeah,
Cover it up. Put
that ain't
something
no
on it.
excuse for you to
Put
give me
something on it.
another man's baby. Shoot.
But I've seen this court, and when I tell you, I be crying, I be watching
Well,
on my
it's
phone. I be
sad.
like,
Hey,
because
what's
these
that booty
men,
called? Get some saran
they
wrap or
be
something. Put something around it.
and then
With a plastic
And
bag.
Put something around it. Get a
and then
Ziploc bag or
some of
something.
them be like, yo, I thought it was a possibility that it wasn't meant, but I wanted to do the right thing and be there for my child, and that,
And then they be
and
messed
then-
up for the rest of their
boom,
life.
and then they break down, and then she be like, are you sick? And you gonna sit here? Yo, she be going in though, but
I think it's a
just-
man
I don't
thing.
think you should attach yourself if you have a doubt. I'm sorry.
But
That's
then on the
definitely
flip
not.
I think
side of
it's
that,
a-
what happens if you had the doubt and then you didn't do it and then it is your baby? Like
No,
it's,
you
it's
supposed
a
to.
double-edged sword.
I mean, I'm gonna take the test, so you know the baby
You
don't
gonna
get
do
a
yours
couple of
ASAP.
diapers.
We're talking about,
Yeah.
you know,
No, what the baby don't get a couple of diapers for a few weeks. What's gonna happen to the baby? He gonna die?
I mean, you shouldn't stop though. I mean, you shouldn't stop if you're taking care of the child and the child depends on you. I wouldn't stop that though. I wouldn't.
That's true.
They should
I
stop
ain't
that.
gonna preach
I mean,
that.
I'm saying No one should stop that. Me or anybody else, they shouldn't stop that. They should continue to do that until such time paternity test, proves one way or the other. Then you decide.
And what do I do after the third test comes back? And I'm not the pappy.
You just be a big man, and leave.
I think it just depends on the person and how they feel. I don't think it should be an obligation. I think.
Yeah, you want your stuff back.
not even that. For me, let's be serious now. I'm joking a lot. For me, but I am serious. What I'm saying, I'm not taking care of no kid that ain't mine. But
if you find it right away,
yeah. For me, the thing is, it comes to like Dre was saying, like Shortman was saying, that's your slackness that put us in this predicament.
I'll tell y'all.
Because if you knew that you was smashing me raw, and you were smashing somebody else raw, you knew this could be a possibility of you having baby for both of us.
If that's
don't ask me.
I absolutely agree. If that's the case,
don't ask me to be.
That's we talking about me being confused.
No, the sad part is Lola. The sad part is Lola. For that to even be a question, you gotta be doing it days on end to because you gotta be knocking them both down days on in like that.
No, you don't. All it takes is one time for
You do know. You do know that the sperm, sperm lasts inside a woman for 7 days.
The likelihood, though. What's the likelihood?
What are you talking about?
I know, but what I'm saying though is think about though.
I know
you did that once. You think she did that once though?
Hey, Shortman went to sex ed in 1925.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, guys. This is what I'm saying. You think the chance that she just did it once?
No, I mean, I'm saying she ain't did it once.
So she probably knocking them down.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is all it takes is I know.
We know it takes us once.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying
she probably what you're saying now, but you ain't saying like that at first.
Gotta run it around.
I think she's juggling. I think she's juggling though. I think she's juggling.
She's hopping off dingalangs.
Right.
Yes, if she's confused and she don't know who the pappy is, and she is so
always trying to be elegant in everything you say. Just say she hopping on dingalangs.
She just hop and hop.
Yeah, trying to be elegant for what?
Tell me how elegant about it.
You gotta only do one at a time because.
Kishana Blake, big up yourself. Thanks for the anniversary shout.
Yes, Dr. Blake, welcome. Thank you.
Hey, I don't know about Demby. I think you're lying. I think you pulled a razor not too long ago because you trying to come back from your snow bunny comment. Remember, guys, y'all can go back and listen to the.
Yeah, he said it. He said it was for the money, though. He said he didn't want to be his.
41 years old. That ain't his kid after he find out.
Wow.
Once I find out it's not money, I'm out.
But in the beginning,
if she's confused herself and she don't know who the daddy is, then no, I do not feel like anybody's responsible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not in any way, shape, or form. No, because you don't know who it is yourself.
Like when the dudes be like, when the judge was asking, the dude was like, "So you was taking care of the baby?" And then when you thought it wasn't yours, you stopped. But that's an innocent baby. I'm like, I'm an innocent man. what? I'm not taking care of it. No, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. If it's my baby, I'll go to the ends of earth.
Now I would say if you are already taking care of the baby,
if I'm already taking care of it, and there's
until
you find out that it's not your baby,
I'm
you
not
know what I mean. I will.
Stop with the neck.
Y'all ever wonder that part? How did we get here? How did it go from I'm taking care of this baby to that baby might not be mine?
Exactly.
He starts
because the girl. This is what happens. The girl won't sure. She won't sure, but she picked the best one. She picked the best one that will take care of the baby, or the one that's gonna stay with her, right? And then as the baby, as the baby gets older, the baby start looking different. And she's like, hold on, this baby look just like
me, and now the baby look like white rice.
But listen, this is where it gets to that point where. You know what I mean? The baby don't be yours. It's when she get mad at you one day and be like, That's why that kid not yours.
Yep,
Baby.
That's
exactly
good.
why you
That's
come
hurtful.
behind in there
That's
buying
hurtful.
Pampers and
That's
talk
hurtful.
about, I'm
Yeah.
gonna stick around just to see.
You should have took that
No.
to her grave.
No, because
A lot of them
you know
do.
what? Some women have conscience, and no matter what, if a
It's
woman
not
is sleeping with more than one man, eventually she's gonna sit there while the kid is growing and start reflecting back.
And be
Oh,
like,
this
"Yeah,
guy I
boy,
slept
you
with
ain't
did
took
this.
that."
This,
Hey,
you know,
that little white lie, right, Tanya Stevens? That little
It
white lie.
has
I'm
to
telling
be.
you.
Yep.
It's
Listen,
snowball.
hey, let me tell you something. What I've learned over the years, I've learned that you can't put your trust in people. The people that you trust the most is usually some of the most devious people. In you know, I've
Who you
I've
trust the
watched.
most can hurt you the worst.
You know, you ever I've methodically watched a person lie to me consecutively over and over. It had nothing to do with a relationship, just with friends. But I've purposely put this person in situations to lie to me, and they do it over and over and over and
Can't trust them
over,
after that.
over and
How you
over
know?
again.
Can't
But they
trust
don't. Up
They
till
don't know
now,
you.
they don't have a clue that I know that they're lying. They
Right.
think that, and when they start seeing that the friendship is not moving the way they want to move, they're always looking like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, ain't nothing going on.
So they think they
But
too
it's
smart. They think they too
because
smart
I'm
to get caught
watching-
that
yo,
lie.
I'm basically giving you a rope to hang yourself.
Right.
One thing I hate is a liar.
Mhm.
I mean, I lie all the time, but not for stupid stuff. I ain't gonna tell
Not
you
for
that.
stupid.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you that, man. I jumped off Mount Everest 45 times. For what? Why I need to jump off Mount Everest for? I don't need to tell nobody.
Don't make any
That's the
sense.
worst
Yeah.
kind of liar. The people that just lie for
I'm
no
lying
reason.
Lie for no reason.
Fearing the lie.
I'm lying because who that
I ain't
girl
even
number in
asked
your
you that
phone?
you lying.
Who that girl number in your phone? That's my sister from high school.
Lie to save your
That's-
life.
you
Save
know what I'm
somebody
saying?
else.
I'm
Gotta be real.
I'm an opportunity liar.
Equal.
Why that girl sending you naked pictures? Because I was trying to help her get her body done.
The homeboy.
What happened was she just got her booty done, and I'm her best friend.
So she saw you the goods.
So I was telling her that it looked a little lumpy on this side. She needs
She's
to
a man.
even it out.
A man's
Get
expert
out.
opinion.
Needs a man's point of view. A man's
Why her
point of
legs
view.
why her legs bust open like that?
but I think
You gotta think a little bit harder on that one. You gotta be quick on
if
your
you
feet.
catch,
Oh
Hey,
man.
I forgot about that picture.
They lipo the inside of her thighs. I was checking it out.
Oh, no,
She got a new piercing. She want me to check out.
yeah, she got the vagina done too. Hey, comment section. I need y'all help. Let me know if y'all agree or not. Would y'all? I guess I'm the only one that's saying no. Would y'all take care of the kids if you don't know it's yours?
I said you shouldn't
gotta
either.
give a
Depends on when you find out.
Me and Cherie say no. I ain't waiting until I'm finding out nothing. When I find out, I'll do what I need to do. But you put us in this situation.
So-
I agree. I agree. You put us in
You
this
put
situation.
us in this
I
situation.
agree.
no,
She did put us in that situation.
brother. How she
Hey.
put you in the situation?
How the hell you
Because
mean
you
how
and
she
me
put us in
something
the
at the same
situation?
time.
Because she having
How?
sex with another dude without a condom, nigga.
That's
What
what I'm
you mean?
saying. She
Oh,
thinking
You
you
gotta,
naked
you gotta
sex.
give more detail because the way you
So
saying
why,
it.
so hold on. Why did you have sex with her without condom?
Because she's supposed to be my broad. Duh.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Oh, so she
And now-
cheated?
And now
See,
she
the
don't want
point-
that
so
condom.
she's
She gotta
actually
put something else.
cheating.
The details is this. The
Let me
question
tell you
is,
something.
The details, yeah.
She ain't
So
my
now she's a
girlfriend.
cheater too.
If she
If-
ain't my girlfriend, we ain't having sex without a condom. Period.
Right. So she
But we ain't
cheated.
talking about just you, Sean. You know, it's a lot of
Let me
people out here just raw
I'm
dogging.
putting
Let me
this in
explain
ease
it.
because I'm the only one that's saying I ain't doing it. That's
Let
I'm
me
If she
explain it.
cheated, yeah. If she cheated, yeah.
Wait, let me explain. Okay, the baby is already born. You've been taking care of the baby, but then you found out a little bit down the line that the baby might not be yours. So you stop there, you wait till you get the test, and then you go from there. Not the baby was born and you ain't know, so you just like, oh no, I ain't doing that.
Oh yeah.
That's not what he
even that way too. I ain't doing even when the baby if the baby born and they say it ain't mine,
So no, but
possibility it ain't mine. I'm not doing nothing.
but Sean P, like you said, that's your girl. So why would you even think that's not your kid?
Because she's boning someone else.
No, but how would you find it out?
But do you have proof?
Because it's a situation of her letting us know. I won't know it ain't my kid unless I have some type of suspicion that it ain't my kid, right? So
Right.
either she had to tell me or I called her up and
You
stuff.
gotta say. You gotta add that.
Demby ain't got the whole question. My bad. You ain't got the whole question because you fell off. I was
Yeah.
watching paternity court and be seeing
Right.
this stuff happen on paternity court. And when I
Yeah.
was saying, when you go to paternity court, the consensus in the paternity court from all the women is be like, when the guy be like, you know, I wasn't taking care of the kid because I didn't know if it was mine. Everybody was like, but it's an innocent baby. So I'm saying, I'm an innocent man. Why should I be taking care of somebody else's baby? If you know, because a lot of the times it ain't
Technically,
news,
you're not
baby.
innocent if you shot the club up. But if you shot the club up, then
I
technically
shot
you're
the
not
club up
innocent,
'cause
right?
I was protecting the club, so I shot it up.
But if you shot it up, then you're not innocent.
didn't know.
Oh man.
I didn't know that the club already had another bodyguard that already shot it up already, so I was late.
I mean,
So
that's
the
always a
part
possibility.
The part that
Yeah.
takes
Going into the
the
club,
I
shooting
don't
the
know
same
the
club.
error off of
Yeah.
the man's part is that he found out that she was doing some stuff he didn't know she was doing.
That's the point I'm
Yeah,
trying
I
to make.
think that's the
It's a
worst thing a woman
disconnection.
could do.
I
And
don't
she wasn't taking.
Yeah,
She taking live. She
if
taking
he's
live
cheating, if
rounds.
he's cheating, but if they were just dating, he was just shooting
I
the
don't
club
want.
up, you know.
I don't want a connection with a kid that's
She taking
possibly
live
cheating.
rounds. She taking live rounds, not blank. She
I
taking
don't think
live
it's
I don't
rounds.
want to
not
have a
that.
What
connection
kind
with
of
a child.
ammunition was it?
It was M16.
That's the worst. That's the worst thing ever. Worst thing ever.
Demby, I can't believe Demby said, "How is it her fault?" Like, what do you mean?
Then, bitch.
He didn't have all the
Hey,
information.
if it
He
ain't
didn't
my
have all
kid,
the
hey,
info. He didn't have
No,
all the info.
I allow my ladies to go cheat on me. That's why.
hey, he do say cheat. He did say cheating. You know,
White rice will get you every time.
And we just cheat on
Look.
each other. You know, it's kind of the new thing these days.
Oh, back and
Nah,
forth.
But they can't.
I
Y'all
don't know,
can't.
man.
A
That
lot of
ain't
people
cool.
Y'all
still
not
go
doing
with
it
the.
war when y'all doing
You
that.
still can't go with the baby look like me type thing because I remember vividly when my daughter was born because y'all know she albino. So because when she was first born, she didn't look like none of us. And I was like, they didn't switch my child.
Oh no, stop, no, Cherry.
Hey,
Oh.
you don't know.
Like that's
For
what
real.
I thought.
When you see
There goes
When
your
you
That's
see
a
your
woman
child, you
looking
like,
think about it. Kids are born light anyway. Imagine my son is pale. Imagine going in the hospital, you know. But I kind of knew that from people, you know, in my family. They all throw. Most of my cousins throw light skinned kids. So I look at my cousin kids. But the first thing come to your mind is,
Who baby that?
yeah, you look at this pale.
I was like,
Hey,
When they was born.
yeah,
but then you know
like-
how you blink. I was like, maybe I'm still like the medicine. I'm like,
and then and it's like the doctor figured everything out right with the look. The doctor said, "Oh, he'll get darker sooner."
Look at the ears.
and that's what the first thing I did. I picked up her hand and looked. It's like I didn't see no. I'm like,
You're in the hospital, you plotting. How can I get away with this?
Now I know daggone well that I was not in these streets. So
that's what I'm like. Oh no,
y'all
I
did
would never do that.
That's the difference. You know, I ain't gonna lie, damn it. I don't believe you.
Oh, you don't believe? Hey,
I don't
listen.
believe you, man. I think you'll pull a razor on me.
No,
Yo.
no, I'm taking care of my responsibility,
But
brother.
it ain't. You don't know if it's your responsibility.
But you don't know if it is yours or not.
Right, but
He
until
don't
I
know if
find
it's
out,
not though. He
I
gonna
just do.
take that chance.
Right, I'm gonna take care of it regardless until I find out it's not.
That's
so
her
sweet.
responsibility.
So let me
So
ask you
what
this.
if-
Let me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
Sean, let me ask you this, right? So what's the difference of taking care of a child that may possibly be yours versus dating someone who has a child that isn't yours and you take care of that child?
Because I know.
What is the
They
difference?
didn't lie to me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not okay, but again, even if it's a lie, there is a possibility that is your child
And
that
it's
you're
also a
refusing to
possibility that it's
support.
not.
But you're gonna support somebody else's kid that you know ain't
Yeah,
your
because
child.
I'm choosing to do that, and I'm
So
also
let me ask this too. Hold
I'm
on, let me
also
jump in.
choosing
What's
not
the difference?
support
Is
a
what
kid
I said though. What
because
would
I'm
be
choosing-
what would be the difference? You're still supporting
Can
a
I
kid
tell
that
you
ain't
what the
yours.
difference is?
No, he say no, but this is the thing. I'm asking this though. I'm asking this. You go all this time and not supporting the kid that possibly could be yours.
I mean, how long we gonna go here?
No, let's okay. Let's
Acting
go
like I'm
6
about to
months.
say 15 years from now.
No,
Let me see if this is my boy now. Let me come here.
no,
Well, you look,
Come on, man.
You watch paternity course, so you should know how long these people be
I'm
going
talking about
sometimes
me.
without a
I ain't
paternity
talking about
no,
test.
but
and then
let's
some
take
of them
2
babies
years.
are babies. Some of them dudes, when they telling the judge, even sometimes she realized, she's like, I understand. She's like, she's like, cause I have sons. And like the dude explained to her, he was like, Your Honor, I'm thinking we in a full-fledged relationship here. Baby born, baby start kind of looking different. I brought it up to her. Well, I must tell you, it might not be yours. It might not be mine.
So
I might not be helping. Well, it ain't a might. I ain't helping you take care of it till I find out it's mine.
No, but listen, Sean P. What if 2 years, right, into this? No, 6 months. Let's go 6 months. The whole time, the whole 6 months, you watch a kid that possibly could be yours. Don't have no baby feeding. Don't have none of that. And then 6 months later, you found out it's yours. How would you feel?
Yeah,
How would you feel?
Let me tell you this.
How would you feel?
If she, because there would have to be her stopping me from getting a DNA test. If she let it take 6 months, I ain't feeling nothing. That's her. What am I feeling? Because I want to know if it's my kid immediately. I'm saying when y'all say you're gonna wait, I'm like, what are we waiting for?
Right.
I wasn't necessarily. I will say this. I wasn't pertaining it to you in particular. I was doing it more of a broad spectrum when it comes to men, because you are a different man that handles your business quickly, but a lot of men don't. You know what I mean? A lot of men use that, so that's why I say that.
Even with a lot of them up there, a lot of these kids are 4 months, not 2 weeks. And some
I'm not. But see, that's what I'm not. I'm not talking about the age of the child. I'm talking about from the moment you find out that this child is a possibility that it's not your child. You know what I mean? It still takes some men years. You know what I mean? To even get a paternity test.
I need to be
They
clear.
did wrong because they should have.
Yeah.
Sean,
they just go back and forth.
Sean Nizzle, promise
you can
to
go
God
to the drugstore
that I
and
would
get it.
never take care of another person's kid without me wanting to do it. Meaning that if there's a doubt, let me tell you something. How did Johnny Cochran get O.J. Simpson off that murder trial?
This man said, "Let me tell you something.
If the glove don't fit,
you must have quit.
You must quit. Hey man, I'm not doing that. I feel it is what it is.
I understand.
I understand what you're saying. I just think that if you were actually in that, I just think you're more of a caring person. If you actually had a bond with a kid for like 5 years and something like that sprung, I can't see you just turning your back and saying I ain't doing nothing until I get a paternity
Everybody
test.
know that. That's why I said after that, that's my kid. We had this podcast before, but that's why I tell Demby I don't believe him, because Demby saying if the kid 19, it ain't his no more. Like, after the bond,
that is a fact. I don't care.
Yeah, after you actually bond with someone, I don't even. I hear you saying you not taking care of the kid, Sean, but I think after you bond with that kid,
forget about
Sean, man, this dude said, "Hey, I'm gonna take care of a kid that I don't know is mine." But this motherfucker I've been taking care of for 19 years ain't mine. He out of here.
Listen, the moment I found out it's not mine, I don't care if he's 25, I don't care if he's 19, I don't give 15. Listen to me.
What?
You're not mine. Nah. What?
Demby, you're lying.
So he gonna take care of a maybe. He gonna take care of a maybe and not one that he been with.
Demby say you gonna call me and say now
this is different. Hold on. This is different. Let me say this. No, real talk. Sherry, listen. I gotta tell you this.
I lie, you are telling.
Hold on. Me take care of a kid that possibly might not be mine. I can't live with the conscience of knowing that I went all this time not taking care of a child that turned out to be mine. That's my conscience.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm taking care of a kid till 19-year-old, that means I took care of the kid the whole time. That conscience is on their mother. But the day I find out you're not my kid, I don't care if you 45.
They ain't do nothing to you.
Demby.
No.
The kid love you, bro. The kid love you.
Wait, so Demby, you mean to tell me you you gonna disown the grandkids too?
I'm disowning everybody. I'm disowning everybody.
But
Y'all,
Papa,
it's more people that feel the same way like him too.
Listen, the day I find out, listen, you see that light and that hurt?
I get it. I get it. I ain't
There's
saying
no
you
way I
wrong,
can
but-
live with that. Like, I'm not saying.
That's why you take the test early, so I don't have to go through that.
No, but what if she wait till 18
Yeah,
years old?
I know what you're saying. No, I'm talking about for me
Mm-hmm.
in this circumstances. That's why I'm saying I'm not taking care of the kid until I find out it's mine. Once you make me doubt, like, I really don't understand where y'all coming from with this, because we talk about relationships all the time, and once somebody break the trust of that relationship, not only you put my life in jeopardy, you just fooled me into believing that I was a parent possibly.
You almost got shot up too.
Yeah, even though it's 50% that it might be mine, it's also a big 50% that it might not be mine. You telling me that
at the same time too?
I should sit there, take care of responsibility that I'm not sure if it's mine. You know, I don't get that, and I don't see how I can put myself in that space to be like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just do what I need to do for because I do see her be laughing with that nigga Charles from work. And the baby do look like Charles, but I'm gonna go ahead and take care of Charles baby until I find out if it is.
No, I just me personally, I don't know how long, you know, the process, you know, of getting two people together to have to do like the whole paternity thing. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you should have to do it for 12 years, but if it takes you 12 years to carry your butt down there and go get an actual paternity test, then yes, you should be taking care of that child in the process. You know what I mean? But if you find out immediately,
not kick him out, Denby.
That's different. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of people who will prolong that test.
That fool got to get out of it. Denby, let them.
No, man, got to get out. You know, especially she wait.
Go ahead and give it to them.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You waited 15 years for us to get in a big argument. You'd be like, "That's why the kid's feet not like yours. It's not you."
Not the feet.
You out of here. You wear size 10, you wear size 15. No,
yeah. Hey, she like, why you think he been wearing your shoes since he was 5?
Hold on, what the girl on Jerry Springer said he had the same feeder as his daddy.
My son always been acting like he's shot.
The white lady, she said, I know it's his daddy. They have the same little Peter.
Oh, that's creepy.
Oh, hell no.
That's creepy.
That's creepy.
I was so happy she was this color saying some mess like that.
God, yeah.
I know. Comment section. I need some answers from y'all, man.
They out there sleep, man. You gotta wake up, folks.
They comment. You're cold.
Yeah, I can't. No, I can't. I definitely can't do that. Once I find out, I can't. I've been lied to. No, I can't stay. No, okay.
Go ahead.
You know, Jimmy pack his bags for anything. Mm-hmm. That just proves how foul women can be. Sleep with you in the morning and him in the evening and still call herself a lady.
Oh, nakedness, man. Come on up.
She's such
because you watched Maury. That's how you found out.
Whoredom in effect. Yes, Drell.
Whoredom causes. It's on the woman how many men she sleeps with. So close, one penis at a time, no problem. Absolutely. One at a time. Innocent to proven guilty. Guilty is being a daddy.
Salute, Amir. Salute.
Hey, as Denby teaching little bro, don't follow your big brother, man. Taking care of people, kids. That ain't yours. Don't be listening to this fool. This fool gonna leave. He gonna leave the kid. He been taking care for 25 years.
Kicking the kid out with and the grandkids.
Come on, man. He gonna find out when he's 27. He been taking the grandkids.
But don't want you to wait 2 weeks.
All of it
sure that, hey, you know, here's the thing. He gonna leave the kid after 25 years, but don't want you to make sure. Don't want you to wait 2 weeks to make sure that this is your kid, so you don't have to leave him after 25 years.
And you better, they better make sure I don't find out we at a park, because they're going to take an Uber home. They're not riding back with me.
He leaving them stranded?
Oh, God.
In the cold.
In the
No.
car.
Hey, are you letting him take the stuff that you got him for his 18th birthday?
Oh no, you gotta
Don't
leave
take the
those.
stuff
No,
back.
you gotta
No,
leave
take the
those.
stuff back. Don't take the
You
stuff
get
back.
me? I'm
Don't
taking
take
it.
the stuff back.
I'm taking it. I'll be so hurt. Oh no, I'll be so hurt. Now I'm taking
But
that.
but if you hurt, you need to take it out on the mama, not the kid.
Exactly.
No.
The kid don't have nothing to do with
They
it.
ain't asked for that.
No, but listen, it's time for him to go beyond Maury and find his daddy.
Oh, you his daddy. He been with you for 25 years.
You daddy.
Yeah,
I
he
was
been with you
I
for
was
25
changing
years.
my heart, Denby, about you, but the heart then sunk
You
again.
daddy.
Hold on. He
You
need to
can't
go
leave
on
the
Maury.
baby out there. You can't leave the
All
children
right.
out there.
So who worse, me or Demby? I'm
You-
trying to wait 2
you-
weeks to
you
get
worse.
this there. Hey,
Denby
if
is
you
the
can't,
worst.
hey, listen, if you can't afford to buy Pampers by yourself for 2 weeks, you shouldn't have been having no babies anyway.
It
No,
was
'cause you were depending on your pockets. You were depending on your pockets.
It was almost close, man, but them you might have won this one, bro.
Yeah. Denby grabbed the cake and put the icing on it.
He had Disney World with the grandkids. And
I know what
find
you're
out
saying.
That ain't
Disney
even
World
worse.
for everybody.
Some would say that's only right.
He
Why
cut
would
in the
I be
picture
taking
like
this-
he cut in the picture like this.
No, but I'm saying, I already took care of the kid for however many years, 19 years, 20 years. You still want me to continue knowing that? Take my legacy?
No, it's just love at this point. It's just love. It's just love at this
Turn
point,
off
Denby.
the love like that. You just got to love Jesus. And it's off.
It's just love,
So-
Denby.
so-
That's
so-
no more money, Denby. That's love, Denby. That's the love.
I was lied to. That's not true love. I was lied to.
Lied to you, though.
But I understand what you're saying. So basically, you can.
Then that ain't the same thing that happened to me. I was lied to too. That's why I ain't think. That's why I ain't buying no Pampers.
No,
I ain't
but
doing
hold
nothing
on.
until the DNA test come
No.
back. I was lied to.
No, the difference is you don't know at the time until you take the paternity.
Yeah,
I was lied to for 19 years.
but now you know.
But it's not the kid.
And I'm out.
Not the kids' fault, Denby.
So you can
Yeah, who
basically.
fault?
All right,
It's
well,
my
hey,
fault.
hey,
It's my fault.
So technically, Denby.
Yeah.
Technically, Denby, she still succeeded because she got you to take care of that kid for 19 years. That
But
won't show.
man, she got- right. But it won't be, hold on, it won't be 19 and a half. It won't, all right? It's done.
Because had she would have told you.
Denby, you got to rhyme. You say now that you know you out, and I
See,
said
Denby,
when I'm in doubt, I'm out.
that's why women lie right there.
But you know what, John? I
When
should
I'm
have,
in doubt, I'm
after
out.
19 years, hold on, after 19, I should have known that. Why is this dude so short? Why is this dude so got a big
Oh,
feet?
yeah, why he's
I
so
should have
tall?
known.
Up here talking about call him Diesel. Nigga, shut your name.
Why he got a pecker bigger than mine?
Yeah,
All these things.
trying to tear the rim off the goal in high school. I'm out there like a fool. That's my boy. That's your boy.
Knowing where, you know, you 5'2" having a kid that's 6'7". Nah, man. No.
Having the new. Oh, hold up. What if he the new LeBron James about to get that $100 million contract? You ain't gonna wait it out till you can get back your money.
Oh no, that's different. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid now.
I can't.
Hey, if he hold on, let's disclaimer. If he 19-year-old about to go in the league, listen to me.
That's your boy.
That's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Stop it.
You ain't walking away, bro. Yo.
Hold on.
You put in work for that, huh?
Sheree, you can't blame me. If he 19-year-old about to be the next LeBron, that's my boy.
He's making a mockery out of us, guys.
I'll jump on him and hug him. That's my boy.
He's making a
The
mockery out
love
of
change.
us.
The love
You gonna
change.
be there at the signing day.
The love change.
When he put on his little hat from the team, you gonna be right there.
The love
beside him, huh?
shifted. The love
Of course,
shifted.
Boy,
I'ma
you
shake.
gonna sit beside him.
I'm gonna shake the commission hand, but if he 19-year-old still asking me for snacks, hey man, you ain't my kid. You ain't my kid.
And I'm gonna be like, Denby, you're a hypocrite. Denby, you're a hypocrite.
Out of here, because you know I be in
Oh
church.
my God.
She gonna sit on the other pews in church. I'm gonna sit over here. When they go, you better hope that DNA test come before the christening, because I ain't going up there. You gonna be like, do we have the father in the building?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I might be.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Might be me, might not be me.
Come
Yeah,
on.
you look at two of y'all standing up there.
Real, exactly. Exactly. Now what I look like? What I look like out here now
Y'all
spending
see
my
my
money?
daddy.
So all right. Suppose the other dude now, she had to share the information with him. So you gotta wait 2 months to find out. And he wanna come spend what? You gonna deny him his time too since y'all so big on daddy? What I'm gonna tell that man? He can't come? He can't come to the house?
Blend the family, bro. Y'all blend the
Y'all
family,
gotta
man.
co-parent.
Pussy. Oh, I'm telling you.
Yeah, y'all co-parent.
That's what I'm talking about, co-parent.
No, that's the new definition of co-parent.
That's a co-parent. Blend the family, man. Hey, y'all watch the movies together, right?
No,
I
that's
almost
funny.
lost it.
Hey,
Oh, what
story time. Hey, who reading the storybook? Who reading the story time? Y'all sitting there together. Y'all doing story time together.
Yo, hold on.
You almost lost it. You almost
Yeah,
lost
that's crazy. Yeah, you're right. Yo, you co-parent.
So what y'all gonna do now? Tell me, because it's a 50-50 chance too. That man bring diaper over the house. What I'm gonna say? You can't come over here. It's possible that's that man kid. We ain't gonna know what next.
Big man things. Big man things.
He trying to take care of his
big man things, bro.
responsibilities.
Big man things.
That nigga can move in because I'm moving out.
Nah, you don't need to go nowhere, man. Just look at the man and be like, yo, it's
You
both
stay
ours.
right where you at. You stay right where you at.
I'll be praying. Yeah, that's when I'll be praying that it ain't mine. So I'm like, oh Lord. I promise you,
That is so crazy, man.
I promise you, my Lord, if you ever Jesus in heaven.
Jesús, por favor, Jesús, por favor.
Jesus,
Please, Jesús, por favor.
Jesus on the phone line. Tell him what you want.
The odds, hey, you have a.
I call my homeboy Jesus in Mexico. Hey, Jesus.
John.
I know you know Jesus up there. Call him.
Hey, the odds could be worse. At least you have 50-50 chance.
Man, hey, man.
Oh my God.
Half and half.
33 and a half.
That man want to come and spend time.
Read the hard way.
Yeah.
Like that.
He want to come and spend time with his possible kid. I'm in the house possibly talking about, no, he can't do that.
He gotta wait.
So y'all both impossible.
Yeah, you know.
Y'all got to work out visitation. Y'all got to work out visitation.
You better hope it's 2 and not 3, y'all.
Look, yeah, she got.
I was gonna say how many, because some of them done went through a whole list.
No, we already started a family, so she got 3, and now we got 3 and a possible. We playing spades or something.
Remember what was that? What was that movie?
We're going board. We're going go.
The Wayans brothers. Don't be a menace in South Central where the kids. Are you my daddy?
Yeah, you're the big joker.
Are you my daddy? Them kids had every daddy.
Look,
baby.
What do you say when you see somebody?
Are you my
daddy? She had one of every race. She even had a Chinese kid, boy.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, that's the worst thing a woman could do to a man. I'm gonna tell you, man. A woman.
Yeah, we laughing, but that is really.
But that is really. That's the worst thing you could do. That's why I say
that is horrible.
Yo, I don't care how long it's
cry. Not to a man, to your child, like to your child as well. Like, how could you do that to your child?
To your child, man. You.
Man, forget that broad and her child. She just broke my heart like that. That broad. That ain't my.
No, see, this is why you don't do this, lady. This right here.
I've seen on the record that they bring old, like peak, that kids be like 23, 24.
45 years old. You remember the 40?
Oh yeah, that was very common back in the day though. But back in the day, that was very that was very common back in the day. And the daddy would know it. The daddy would know it won't his kid, but he was still raising them.
Jamaica, 80% of men in Jamaica don't know the kids don't know their father. They jacket. 80%.
A lot of military. All
the time when the women be up here.
A lot of military, man.
Like,
don't talk about me,
probably because you know.
Y'all, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for y'all men because y'all men be over there fighting wars and you're coming back home to some horse. She fighting the war between her legs while you over there fighting the country. You know what I
You over
mean?
there shooting up
I said,
Vietnam and
Yeah.
You over here getting
shooting up
shot
her
up.
club.
Getting her whole club shot up, man.
It's
So I
a
feel
shoot
sorry
on
for
both
y'all, man.
sides.
That's
No,
And that's what blacks
sad
either. You
stuff,
got live
boy.
rounds in there.
Some sad stuff.
Hey, while y'all saying that, I've seen it. We've been on.
I seen it
I
too. I'm
seen-
like, go
Yo,
tell yours. Tell yours.
we've
I
been
know a
on.
product. I know a product of it. As a grown woman,
We've been on
she's
6 month
a product
deployment.
of it.
We've been on deployment for 6 months, and the man is jumping around excited. His lady's 3 months pregnant.
Yep.
Now I don't know. I'm not good at math, but I don't know how that works.
Yeah, hey, for real.
That kind of stuff needs. They just need to
Math
be.
ain't math
They
with me.
get
I
it.
ain't a
They
math
get what.
whiz,
I'm sorry.
But I don't
I
even
ain't
think
mad at
Razor
them.
Math. I don't even think Razor Math could come up with that answer. Let me
No.
try.
Yeah, no.
5 plus 60 multiplied by 70.
Now, if you over there happy and jumping, you deserve it. I'm sorry.
I celebrated with him. I celebrated with him because I don't do math pretty well. So I celebrated with him.
Hey,
You
listen,
told him
man.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hey,
Congrats,
I've been saying
man.
that we've been deployed for 7 months, and dude got a 4 or 5 month month. She 4 or 5 months along, and LPO telling him like, hey, don't you see what you're saying to us?
Yeah.
And he happy, and LPO like, bro,
He was never good at math.
We've been out here 7 months.
yeah.
That's you, Jesus.
And he was like, I'm hoping it's a girl.
Hey, you better hope it's yours.
He was
I hope there's a miracle. You better hope there's a
But
miracle.
Sharman, you just said, Sharman just said, hope is yours. What you think?
Better hope there's a miracle.
Hey,
Hope there's a
hey,
miracle.
Demby,
or something.
I ain't even going front. We know somebody like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He take care of other people's kids and say they're his.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's okay if he choosing to.
Yes,
Yes,
it
indeed.
If he
Nah,
chooses
he's not
to,
really choosing to. He just embarrassed. So he just,
He choosing then.
you know,
No.
he
Hey,
choosing.
listen, he
That's
embarrassed.
a choice.
embarrassed.
No, but
He chose
he would rather
ego.
take care of the kids than to be embarrassed. So he chose his
Mhm.
ego. That's a choice.
Chose his ego, huh?
Well, hey, he made the wrong choice, but
He
that
did.
ain't none of my business.
Yeah, you know.
Exactly.
It's what it is.
You ain't heard it from me.
Each to his own. Each to
Sucker.
his own.
I call him. I leave him out there stranded. For real, man. I'm not doing that.
That's hey, this is sad though, man, because
I
I
mean,
mean,
a
you
lot
know,
of
lives are ruined over this kind of
Because
stuff,
they don't want to
man.
be embarrassed.
Your lives are ruined over this kind of stuff. So
They stay in
Mhm.
marriages, relationships, because they don't want it to be like
A whole lot of stuff,
you
but they
no,
not
I'm
happy.
ain't nobody
I'm
benefits
not
from
saying
that,
it's
you know.
nothing.
you're not staying nowhere
No,
for
I'm
nothing.
not
If
staying.
she breathes out of her left nostril instead of the right, you out of there.
So Demby,
Got
so
deviated
They're
Demby,
not lying.
She
here's
had
a real question,
deviated
Demby.
septum. It's
Gas
over.
them out of there.
So Demby,
Deviated
would
septum,
you
he over.
would you let if it's white rice versus fried rice and soy sauce, would you let any one of them get away with it?
He will let white rice get away with it.
No. Listen to me. First of all,
He will definitely get white rice. He will definitely.
white rice it can't get away with it because if a kid come, that white rice will turn to beige rice.
Yo,
you can't hide
Nah,
that.
because she can have another chocolate brother shooting her club up. So
You're right. So none of them ain't getting away with it. No. Ain't
here's the thing.
He had to think about it a little bit.
Watching paternity court through this was a funny one. So there's a black dude in there with a white girl. Now this baby in here with blonde hair, blue eyes, look whiter than Eminem when he was Slim Shady, talking about this white girl in there telling dude talk about it babies come off in all different shades, size, and color. Even the judge was like, interested.
The genes ain't that different.
Yeah, we know that. Hey,
The genes ain't working like that.
No, even his mama, because his mama was there. His mama kept telling her that ain't my son's baby. That ain't my son's baby.
you know what happened? Y'all know what happened to Steve Nash, right?
Albino child? Maybe it was an albino child.
Y'all know what happened to Steve Nash, right?
No, what happened to Steve Nash?
Steve Nash had a black wife, and when his baby came out, that baby was straight black.
I'm more go for that. I'm more go for that than me having a baby with a white girl and
I
the
mean,
baby.
No,
White.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I mean, it's the
I
same
hate.
thing. The baby was full black. He's white.
I'm gonna
Steve Nash is
I'm gonna
white.
tell you.
It's the same
I
thing.
was
I
in.
know who Steve Nash is. I didn't
I
even know
was in
Steve Nash.
Oceana.
I know his homeboy was married to that black chick. I didn't even know he was married to a
Yeah,
black.
he was married to a black woman, and they actually got divorced behind it when the baby came out. You know, that was back when it was rumored that she was sleeping with his teammate. But when the baby came out, the baby was straight black. That was like 2020.
Yeah,
Baby was straight
can't
black.
hide that one.
Oh yeah.
Can't hide it.
Oh,
Can't hide it
We
at
all
all.
got tans across the board. Straight tans. Straight tans.
I remember when he was on the Suns.
Yeah, when he was on the Suns. That's why he was going from team to team and all that, because the player was sleeping with his wife, and then the wife got pregnant, and they was gonna work it out. And that baby came out.
I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you something.
I think Steve Nash should have took care of that kid till he figured out if it was really his.
I don't think so.
I agree, Sean.
Don't think so.
I agree
I think that's what
100%.
he should have
Sean.
done.
Nope.
Hey, let me tell you. Let me tell you what I hate. Let me tell you what I hate,
Go
too,
ahead,
man.
bro.
I know this dude. I was stationed with him, and he's a black dude, and this kid is like real light skin. And every time he bring the kid around our little function, and everybody look at the kid like, oh, that's your kid. He pull out a picture of his grandfather to show that his grandfather was light skinned.
If you ain't got to do all that, you ain't sure.
If you gotta do all that, if you gotta do all that, that's too much.
If you gotta do all
That
that,
is too much, bro.
wrong with that?
The fact
My
that he
had to bring the
photo
evidence.
in his
He
wallet
walk around.
already, that means he been going through that the whole
This is the
time.
grandfather of the baby right here. This is the grandfather right here. That's why he last
This
kid.
in my family.
See, he light skin like my grandfather's side of the family light skin. See the eyes?
If you got to do all of that, you already.
Exactly.
You already lost.
You should not be doing,
Walk around,
all of that, because a lot of kids don't come out looking like the parents. A lot of kids come out looking. Sometimes it can be a grandma, or uncle, or somebody in the family.
Yep, that's
No,
true.
no,
Why you
no.
say
No, they had it. They had it on
Denby, why you
They had
saying
it on
no?
Maury.
If my kid come out like my grandfather, then hey, my grandfather was hitting it.
Yep.
That's my grandfather kid.
Are you serious?
Sherry, how you
If
gonna come
I show
out?
you a picture of my father's father, you would.
Oh, you got one of them pictures too.
No. Okay. I know my pappy.
Hey, so I know a dude, right? I know a dude. This is how stupid this dude is. And he's, I don't know if I should say this because he be watching. But anyway,
Too late.
So
He gonna know.
He gonna know because he the dummy that did this. So and I don't know too many other people that do this. So he got this chick pregnant from over the other side of town, over the other side of the country, over West Coast side. At least thought he got her pregnant. So got a DNA test after she was ramming him up, taking all the child support money. Got a DNA test done. Baby came out. DNA test came out negative. You know what this fool said? Oh, how accurate are these tests, yo? Do they ever make mistakes?
99.999.
He wanted a baby. Don't do him like he wanted. He wanted a baby.
Nah, he wanted me to have a phone on him.
For all of that, I wouldn't have done the DNA for. If I wanted a baby, I don't care if it's a next door neighbor kid. I'll take it if I really want a baby.
He wanted me to have.
You gonna take care of the next door neighbor kid, but when you find out the kid ain't yours, you cutting them off.
No, because now I know I can have kid. But if I know I can't have a kid, and whenever she get pregnant, I'll take it. It's all right. It could be short man kid. I'll take it.
Oh, wow.
Baby come out short, I'll take it. It's mine.
You're gonna be like, P. Diddy, take that.
And I'll be like, yep, I'll take it.
Gonna be like, thank you. Appreciate your
Listen, man.
services.
Oh
He know
boy.
he not the pappy, but he gonna take care of him. Okay.
Excitement tonight, man. It was great. I
Yes, it
wanted to share,
was.
I
Yeah.
It's our
purposely
anniversary.
I purposely pushed this to 3 hours.
Anniversary.
I don't know if y'all noticed that.
I
Yeah.
I
figured
wanted
it.
it to go to 3 hours. I wanted just to come up here and have some great conversation. I wanted to just have some laughs, enjoy the night of just talking. So we started talking some nonsense towards the end, some laughing, joking, just having fun with conversations, man. That I think that's a recipe for anything that's great.
Yes.
I still ain't taking care of nobody kid if I'm in doubt. When in doubt, I'm gonna be out.
Me,
25 years, Denver.
And then we
coming
kicking
out.
everybody out the house when
Yeah.
they turn. If they find out, if you find out they 19, then hit out. Everybody out.
Everybody else.
Johnny Cochran got his saying, and I got mine. The gloves don't fit, must have quit. When in doubt, I'm out. So, you know. So, man, thanks to everybody that joined us tonight, man. It's our anniversary. 1 year, and I started this. I didn't know what will happen. I didn't know if it'll go this long. I had aspirations that it would go this long. And there's things that we could have done that could speed up the process a little bit, but I wanted to make sure that what we're doing is in the direction that I wanted it to go. Because I know I've studied YouTube enough, so I know how it works. I realize where I get most of the views from, but that's not what I want to do. I want to do a real podcast. I don't want to do just to get views. Of course, we love that, but I didn't want to do something that just to get views, because I realize a remedy that when I do one particular subject that I sees out there, we get high views on them. But that's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do, so this is what we're sticking to. Thanks for the bless up, Miss Smith, T Smitty. We'll be back again Thursday with some more relationship topics, relationship talk, some more good conversation. We changed up the format of the show a little bit. As you can see, we're doing it slowly but surely. And I enjoy being up here with you guys. It's an honor. It's a blessing. It brings joy to me. It's like therapeutic. To be honest with you guys, just to come and have conversation, get
I have
everybody
stuff to
different
say.
input, and I enjoy just good conversation, man. Like Demby, when I started the podcast, Demby because I told Demby that it's conversation that we have all the time, that we just gonna go up here and talk about it in front of people. These are actual conversations that we sit on the phone and talk about all the time. We're just gonna come up here and do it in front of an audience and get their input on it. So thanks to everybody out there, man. Let me give y'all a chance to throw y'all words in before we get out here. I ain't gonna take it all for myself. Go ahead.
Okay, me first. Thanks y'all for tuning in. On Thursday, make sure that y'all be running these comments up, because I'm not liking how quiet y'all are tonight.
Don't like
it. But we want to talk to y'all too, not just each other.
For real.
Yes, and thank you for always supporting us. Sharing, liking, comment. Thank you so much. We do appreciate it. We get a little feisty sometimes, but that's what family does. If family don't fight, then we're not real family.
Facts.
Yes, and we will continue to be feisty. Okay, but thank y'all so much. We appreciate it. We love y'all. And yeah, y'all was a little quiet. I need y'all to speak up on Thursday. Y'all got to make up for on Thursday.
Yeah, definitely. Like, appreciate everything, all the support. I'll definitely draw y'all out in the comment on Thursday. Get up, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just a pleasure just being here with my family and just having some laughs, some serious topics, and just amazing, man. And you know what I mean? Sean P, man, I got to give you your flowers, man. Like what you've done, bro. I know you said you give yourself a D, man, but that's just you being modest, man, and not want to take credit for all that you put in, man. But
Exactly.
bro, yeah, I gotta give it to you, man. I mean, you know, I mean, the only reason why,
Word.
you know, I gotta say this is, I think you at an A minus right now, man. I'm just doing that just to give you room for improvement, and just keep doing what you're doing, man. You know, your bro got your back, and I know Tahira got your back, and Lola, and Sharp, man, and Cherie, man, and
You know I
Razor,
do. You know I do.
and the whole part, the whole cast, man. So, you know what I mean? Just keep doing what you're doing, bro. I gotta give you your flowers, man. I see now drink champs, they give people their flowers. And I'll be remiss if I don't give you your flowers right now. From where we started to where we at now, bro. Razor speak about the sleepless nights, man. So, hey, bro, you a A, man, in my book. You feel me?
Thanks a lot, my brother.
Yeah.
Thanks for the support
Hey.
always, too, my peeps.
Hey.
For sure.
Good night, everybody. Much love. Catch y'all Thursday night. I am working on calming down this year. I'm gonna take my allergy medicine every night before the show starts. Maybe it'll calm me down some. Take it down a notch, perhaps, but maybe not.
The couch.
Good night, y'all.
Tripping.
All right.
Sean P. Beautiful. Yeah, man. This last year has been wonderful, guys. Loving it, Sean. Thanks for putting it together. We all got you, like Demi said. So you know what it is.
Thank you to everyone who tunes in with us week after week, who's in the comments, who's sharing the lives, who's supporting us. Because without y'all, we would just be people sitting up here talking to each other for no reason. You know, we've come a long way. We grow each day, you know, and thank you, Sean, for this opportunity, really and truly. I remember when you first came to me about it, you know, I was quite nervous, you know, but excited. You know, I didn't think it would you know, be as big as it is from the beginning. You know, we grow, it's getting better. Looking forward to what we got coming in the future.
And speak for yourself. I haven't grown. I'm still 7'5". All right, y'all.
Yeah, man.
I'm out of here.
What's up? Respect to everyone out there. Thanks for joining us tonight. It's been an honor. A year down. See if we can get some more time in here. See if we can build our audience a little more. Have more conversations on Facebook, on YouTube. Hopefully, Instagram will open up their platform so we can share over there eventually. We can share to Twitter, but I don't use Twitter like that, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, use Twitter.
But so I just stick to the Facebook and YouTube. I realized that a lot of people stay on Facebook and the views doesn't count over here. But when you look at the views on YouTube, you'll see that it's up. So that's why I don't really complain about the views on YouTube, because I realize that's what's going on. And, you know, what they say, our beggars can't be choosers. So we want them to watch. So wherever they watch
As long
at,
as you're watching us.
yeah.
We appreciate.
Thursday night, we'll be back. Look out for some more improvements, some more changes to the podcast. We're only going to get better. The team is here. AGP fam is here. And, you know, what can I say? It's been a great year. I enjoyed every bit of it.
Yes, it has.
All love.
We out.
Peace.
Bye.